On a nice 56-degree day here in our studio in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, we have got the start of a playoff matchup in the first round between the Tri-City Storm and the Sioux City Musketeers down in Sioux City, Iowa. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the broadcast booth. I'm Ryan Reading with you all here this evening. It should be a fun one here tonight. I'm so excited. Right now, we would actually be down in Sioux City right now. However, because the first round got moved to the IBPI Center, obviously a much a much smaller venue. We are not down there, unfortunately. Instead, we're right here in our regular studio. So yeah, first round is set to be Friday, Saturday, tomorrow for sure, and then Sunday if necessary. So we'll be here in this studio for all of the first round. But you know what? That gives us a chance to test some things out. So we're starting with this 30-minute long pregame show. Well, it'll be 35 by the time we get to puck drop. And then we're also going to experiment with a post game show that'll last for about 45 minutes to an hour, somewhere in there, too. So it's going to be very exciting stuff. And this should be a really good matchup. In fact, Tri City, they come into this game on the struggle bus. They've lost 13 out of their last 14 games. And of course, that one win they got during that time frame was against us. Go figure. And both these teams, I think, really just match up pretty well together. So I can't wait to see how much of a fun one or how much of a fun game this will be here tonight. However, Sioux City, they've been on the struggle bus here a little bit as well. There was a period in between December and February where they were playing really good hockey, but once March has hit, it's kind of it hasn't completely gone down the drain, but they're not where they were during that 15-20 game stretch, which is where they need to be in order to beat this Tri-City team and really just go, you know, and play throughout the whole postseason. So yeah, when we take a look at how these teams match up, and we'll go through stats and stuff here a little bit later on, both these teams played each other 6 times, three times in Sioux City and 3 times in Tri City down in Kearney, Nebraska. The first matchup, Sioux City beat Tri City by a score of 4-3. That was in overtime. A last second goal by Elias Vatne that actually sent the game into overtime. So that was kind of fun. And then of course they eventually won it. So yeah, heroics, man. And then that was on September 27th. And then they met just under a month later on Pink in the Rink back at home in Sioux City. That was a 4-1 victory in favor of Tri City. Then they met on the 21st in Kearney, and that was a Sioux City. They had a hold they dominated almost that whole entire game, but they just could not squeak out the victory. 3-2 was the final score. Tri City with the victory there. And then of course, they played on New Year's Eve. Excuse me. Sioux City took that one by a score of 5-1, just dominated pretty much the whole entire game. And then the next time they met was January 30th. That was the 5th game in this matchup. That one went to overtime. Tri City took that one by a score of 6-5, although Sioux City was leading 5-3 with I think it was about 4 minutes left to go and just blew it. So you gotta play a full 60 minutes. You can't let up when you have a lead. So that's going to be one of the big keys to this series for Sioux City. So yeah, and then the final meeting of the regular season happened. Well, it was the final home game of the year on March 29th versus us, of course. Obviously, they took that game by a score of 4-2. Tri City, they really controlled the game in that first period, and then Sioux City, they played a pretty good final 40 minutes after that, but it just was not enough to get the victory. So yeah, it'll be a fun one here tonight, I am sure. Tri City, they're 4-1-1-0 this season versus Sioux City. And then, of course, Sioux City 2-3-1-0 this year versus Tri City. I mean, these have been close, competitive games that really could have gone either way. Well, maybe the New Year's Eve one was a little lopsided, but other than that, they've come down to, well, and I guess the Pink in the Rink one was a little lopsided in favor of Tri City as well. But the other 4 games, they came down right to, well, the final minute, basically. in terms of, potentially tying it or winning it for Sioux City. I mean, all four of those games, Sioux City could have won. I mean, they played well enough to win those games, but when it mattered the most, they just kind of fell apart. So yeah, that's going to be one of the major keys. Well, it's been a major key all season long. In fact, for all teams, all 62 games, this should be a key, but to play a full 60 minutes. For Sioux City, that has been a challenge this year. Although when they have played a full 60 minutes, they have been probably one of the best, if not the best team in the league. So they have got to do that. It is very, very, very important to play a full 60 minutes all 3 nights. In fact, we could play even more than just 60 minutes. I would not be surprised if we see one of these games in this series go to an overtime, maybe go late into the night. We will see. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, our pregame show continues right here on RVN. Don't go anywhere. Oops. Hang on. Oh, come on. Play. Jeez Louise. So sorry.
Your next car, the great new Chrysler, the possible dream. Spectral car, a whole new world. Now more a reality than you ever thought possible. Now more luxury than you ever thought you could afford. Now more attainable than ever. Chrysler, the possible dream. You'll break the breath.
I have an announcement that might make other color TV sets obsolete. RCA is introducing non-sphere color TV. I'm going to split in half and give you a simulated demonstration. You get this kind of smear when the tuner doesn't filter out interfering signals. RCA has developed a new transistorized tuner that filters better than anyone else's. Non-smear color TV. It's thickness. Inaccurate fine-tunes. Most TV sets fine-tune partially. RCA is the only one that automatically fine-tunes with virtually 100% focus. Non-smear color TV. Now that I'm put together, why don't you switch to your nearest RCA dealer? If you don't buy RCA, you may be buying an obsolete color TV.
The Great Plymouth Sale is now. Doing special savings on specially equipped Fury, Valiant, Barracuda, and Belvedere models. Savings on such extras as white wall tires, vinyl roof, all vinyl interior, and other. All during the Great Plymouth Sale. For a great deal on specially equipped Plymouths. And for your Plymouth dealer. You'll see. When Plymouth has a sale, it isn't just good. It's great. Wait till I tell him about this back home.
We don't have lady barbers in America.
I don't know why not.
It's very common here in Sweden.
Stop. Don't stop. Stop. I'm sorry, honey. I've been spoiled.
That is spoiled. You don't know?
What? I have to see this look. Great American cover-up. When refrigerator left goes up, we cover up. Cover up no more. Right Guard introduces a special Right Guard for people who need extra protection against wetness. Use Right Guard antiperspirant in the silver can. Plus wetness with the most powerful anti-wetness agent ever put in a can. New Right Guard antiperspirant. Cover up no more.
Welcome back, everybody. The pregame show continues right here on RVN. We've got puck drop in just under 24 minutes time here. So, of course, we got to fill in time. So, we are going to be talking about what people think about this series because obviously, as you know, we're down at the IBPI Center. And then there was kind of a, obviously, because of the circus, you already know my opinion on that and why I think that was just freaking stupid. You don't need to have 8 shows in 5 days. And I looked at some of the shows, like actually looked like the ticket sales and things like that. Because you can see, you can like pick your spots online and stuff. For the Sunday shows, like there was less than probably 300 people that have bought tickets to that so far. I mean, that's how bad it is, but whatever. Anyway, so the question was posed, of course, from a Stampede fan, because a Stampede fan that lives about an hour away from Sioux City and 2 hours away from Sioux Falls. So, and I guess I don't know if she's like a season ticket holder or something like that, but whatever. She was like, I'm super curious about how Sioux City fans feel. For the most part, I mean, they don't mind it. A lot of people thought, why the hell are we doing this? Like, why? And then I guess some people got around to it, which I guess is fine. So there you go. And then, of course, there was a Tri-City fan there. In fact, she's a mom to one of the players, Lincoln Yelm. I guess they're from Omaha, which I didn't even realize. Thank God her son doesn't play for Omaha, or else that would have been a crapshoot, clearly. But she says, Tri-City mom here. There's a chance we travel to Sioux City first round. I'm worried about not getting a ticket with the limited amount of seating there. I sure pray there's talk about reserving some away seats. Otherwise, game on. Now, with the way Sioux City was marketing this, it was basically a first come, first serve type of thing because they had a period open for about 4 days. If you were a season ticket holder, and you can get it for like a friend of a season ticket holder. Although I think they had to be a season ticket holder too as well. But I could be wrong about that. Well, anyway, basically, they had that window open. It sold quite well, actually. I think there was about 500 to 600 tickets sold. And then this last Monday, they actually opened it up for the entire public. So there is a chance that she might have gotten a ticket. Although I was listening, because obviously the Musketeers radio play-by-play guy, Curtis, he does a talk show during the afternoon, and he's had several people on from the organization, just kind of, interviewing them, previewing what's to come this weekend and things like that. And he said, I can't remember who said it. It wasn't Curtis, it was somebody else. Apparently they did sell some to Tri-City fans, so that'll be quite interesting. So yeah, although others complained about the price, which they had a whole argument about that we're just not even gonna get into. Oh my god, it got intense. That's all I'm gonna say. That was crazy to say the least. But you know what? Whatever, we'll deal with it. I'm down there in spirit, as they say. So yeah, in fact, Sioux City was um last time Sioux City, they actually did play one playoff game there at the IBPI Center, which is where they're playing tonight. And for this first round, they played one game, and it was against Omaha in the playoffs. They had to win to stay alive, and Sioux City actually took the lead early on. I think it was in the first period, 2-0, and then Omaha came clawing back, and they ended up winning 3-2. Well, Dave Siciliano, who was our head coach for 8 years, from basically the beginning of the century through 2008, that was his last game he coached, and I guess there was like a goalie interference thing that happened, and I guess streaming was like they did stream the game basically. So he wanted to see the video and he was pissed, to say the least. He wanted to go chase down the officials, obviously with the way technology was in 2008. I mean, it wasn't as good as it is now, even, almost 20 years ago at this point. So, I mean, that's just kind of a funny story. So yeah. And then, of course, somebody posted in another group, and he did this for all the series. But who are y'all picking to win this series? Tri-City versus Sioux City. And a bitter Fargo fan put this. Tri-City. I despise the way Sioux City played the Force last round. Bunch of douchebags. Now, game one was a 7-0 shutout, and then game two was a 5-2 victory. She's just bitter. She hasn't gotten over last year. I mean, it's not our fault. Your team sucked. I mean, come on. And then of course one guy's like, I think Tri-City takes it, but should be close. Yeah, the team that's lost 13 out of their last 14. Sioux City in 2. I am wanting Tri-City, but I think Sioux City will come out on top. You son of a bitch. Tri-City. Well, with the way Tri-City played this past weekend, I don't think they will win one game there. Okay, well, at least a Fargo fan was using her mind, which is good. I mean, they don't normally do that, but well, a lot of teams fans don't use their minds, obviously, as you've seen here the last few years we've done this. And then and I guess she's a fan of Tri-City, but she picked Tri-City, which yeah, I mean, when you're playing when you've lost 13. Oh no, it's a Fargo fan. It's a Fargo fan who watched, so she must be bitter as well. This is going to be a fun series, I've got a feeling. Coming up next, we'll have the starting lineups, how these teams stack up against each other. And then after that, we're going to go to another commercial break. And then it's going to be puck drop time. So, yeah, we'll take a break. We'll be right back in 4. Don't go anywhere.
RCA is introducing non-smear colored TV. I'm going to explain how. And if there's anyone who knows it's because Sony doesn't think that in stealing signal. RCA has developed a new transition treatment that focuses on the non-smear colored TV. Step 3. Inaccurate fine-tuning. Most TV sets fine-tune only partial accuracy. RCA puts only word. Formats to fine tunes. Equal 21 and the 15 options. Non-smear colored. Now that I'm put together, why don't you quit?
RCA non-snare color TV. If you don't buy RCA, you may be buying an obsolete color set. The last 10 games, scoring 1.9 goals, giving up 4.2. Those are good deep breaths. It's getting better, isn't it? People are starting to care about air pollution and do something. We've added detergent additives to our Phillips 66 gasolines and Top Arctic motor oil, the anti-pollution team, to help keep your carburetor, pistons, PCV valve, and other engine parts clean while you drive. Because when your engine stays cleaner, the air stays cleaner. The anti-pollution team, only from Phillips 66. They've got 22,000 miles on them now, and there's hardly any tread wear. They're fantastic. I thought about these tires stable that don't have them, and they don't believe me. The more you drive on it, the more you'll believe it. The Goodyear Custom Wide Tread Polyglass tire can give you up to double the mileage of our best-selling tire. If it doesn't say Goodyear, it's the Polyglass. One talk back. Pontiac, the way it's gonna be. You know, all you're coming. Oh, coming. Out. If a side will lay down. The hunger is here. This is the way it's going to be, baby. My antiperspirant? I'm trying to use it the one I got now because it doesn't always work. If your antiperspirant doesn't do what you hired it to, hire yours and hire ours. Light Guard antiperspirant. Get the drying agent that really helps keep you dry. Stops odor too.
Well, my antiperspirant works when my boss is in a good mood. Like he was in a good mood about a year ago.
Then hire yours and hire ours. Ours is Light Guard. There's one metal that can help you do a tough job better. Tungsten. That's why we put it to work in the tungsten steel Persona 74. This is the sharpest, longest lasting razor blade made. And it's a fact. The shave you get is only as good as the blade you use. Sharper, longer lasting than any razor blade made.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, before we move on here in our broadcast, we've already got Tri-City people lying. We've already got liars. So the Tri-City Storm put out a post saying, due to technical difficulties, only the audio, you're only going to be able to hear audio from the home broadcast on Flow Hockey, which is the streaming site that, we call the games off of. And I guess Tri-City, they do their own thing for audio. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but they lied because we've got the video. It's perfectly clear as mud. So, but just kind of looking at the camera angles and stuff, it might be a little bit hard to tell the players' names, even harder than it normally is. So, yeah, we'll do the best we can. That's all we can do. Alrighty, so we're going to take a look at how these teams stack up against each other. We kind of already talked about it a little bit, but we'll go a little more in depth. Since this is a home series, the records for these teams this year while playing in Sioux City, Tri-City, of course, are 2-1, while Sioux City is 1-2. When we take a look at goals for, goals against each other, as well as in Sioux City. Total on the year, Tri-City, they've scored 3.5 and they've given up 3.16. Sioux City, obviously the numbers flip, 3.16 goals for and 3.5 goals against. In Sioux City, Tri-City, goals for is at a 3 on the nose, and then their goals against is 2.67. Once more, flip the numbers around. 2.67 goals for and 3 goals against. So, yeah. And then When we look at it from a seasonal perspective here, well, in fact, no, before we get to that, we'll go last 5 and last 10s. So Tri-City, they're 1-3-0-1 in their last 5. They've scored 2.2 goals for. They've given up 4.6 against. Obviously, that the 8 goals they gave up against Fargo really doesn't help that number. Sioux City, 2-3, I guess we'll say. 3.4 goals for and 4.4 goals against. That's going to come down, obviously. Tri-City, in their last 10s, they're 1-7-1-1. They've scored 1.9 goals and they've given up 4 on average. So not good. That's got to come down. The goals against for both these teams has got to come down, at least get under 4. Sioux City, they're 4-6 out of their last 10. They've scored 3.2 and they've given up 4.3. So yeah, from a seasonal perspective, we'll take a look at some other stats here from Tri-City. Season-wise, they've scored 2.45 goals against. They've given up 3.1. Their power play and penalty kill, their power play dead last at 13%. That's 16th in the league. However, their penalty kills at 82.8%. That's third in the West, third in the league. I think it's first in the West. Might be second. It's either first or second. I know that. Sioux City, they've scored 3.53 goals against, which is decent, but they've given up 4 goals against. That's got to come down, and that could make the difference in this series as well, how good the goaltending is for Sioux City. And then 22.5% on the power play. That's 6th in the league. Penalty kill is at 75.5%. That is 13th in the league. So yeah, all righty. We'll run down the lineups. We'll have the starting lineup here for Tri-City, and then we'll have the full lineup chart for Sioux City. Let's see, Tri-City, their starting lineup will go like this. They're going to start with their second line, of Lincoln Yelm, Cam Springer, and Paul Bloomer. And then in terms of defensemen, they'll start Luka Roloff and Bodie Leyland. And then their starting goaltender tonight will be Michael Perottle. He's been lights out. I mean, he's been drafted by Detroit for a reason. So yeah, we'll get more into their statistics a little later on. And then first I probably should say too who's out. For Tri-City, Bodie Wise, he's injured. So is Drew Anastasio. Maddox Malmquist and Quinn Bamer, those are both healthy scratches. And then Garen Michalski is actually suspended. So there's that. Then for Sioux City, Max Anderson, that's going to be a big loss. He is ill. And then Dakota Bailey, we thought his suspension got scrapped, but nope, it is in effect tonight. And then Lenny Geiger and Dallas Potter, they're both healthy scratches, although Potter allegedly was injured. But I guess he is okay and should be good to go, hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. In Sioux City, because they're shorthanded a little bit, they've obviously had to switch up the lines, and we've added a guy for tonight as well. So their starting lineup goes like this. Our starting lineup. First line, of course, Trey Jeffress, William Tomko, and Ashton Schultz. And then let's see who's starting in the D category. Okay. Christian Lyons and Gavin Carr. And then our starting goaltender will be Jack Thickthorn. Running down the line chart here quickly, we've got Elias Vatne, Gavin Gary, and Kyle O'Leary on that second line. Third line, here's the new addition, Brock Stevenson with Aiden Dyer and Luke Gary. Fourth line, Daniil Booten, Pavel Martinu, and Travis Poliski. The defensemen go like this, Shane Gould and Derek Olson on that first line, rock solid. Second line, Mason Stanger and Daniel D'Alessandro. And then the extra defenseman is Ryan Poirier. And then the backup tonight is Ryder Shea. So it should be a fun one here tonight. I am so excited. Of course, they're down at the IBPI Center. I'm sure it's going to be an absolutely electric atmosphere. I mean, we're just pretending that I am down there, even though I'm not. It looks like a full barn, as it should be. So that makes it even more exciting. When we come back, we're going to have puck drop, people. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
Christ.
You got the right one, babe. You got the right one. See, you got the right one. Everybody. This was a wonderful day of Pepsi. That's right. Well, hey, 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 did you put the knife on? I thought I looked great. Hope you liked it. Right? What's that? There's only one right one, baby. You got the right one, baby.
Some of the best tasting things in the world come from Latin America. Bananas, chocolate, coffee. Some of the best tasting cigar tobacco comes from Latin America too. Dutch Master cigars are made with tobacco from 4 Latin American countries: Puerto Rico, Santo Domingo, Colombia, and Brazil. Taste the slim Dutch Master Dilly. The 4 countries make a world. People today who feel a ride on one of these spectacular high-wheel bikes is the joy of the past worth recapturing. Like Pabst Blue Ribbon beer, the high wheelers take you back to a time when life's pace was a little slow. Today, Pabst is still brewed the old-time premium way. Lots of that cool old-time. For those who feel beer is something special. Here it is. People telling all of us here at Ford what they want in a car, and we listen. They want a Ford Galaxy 500s built tough. So let's put 5 cross members into a strong S-frame and give them a car that rides really smooth with a rugged front suspension. They want a car that holds the road, handles easy. So put power steering on every Galaxy 500. They want protection against rust. So give them protective inner fenders and a durable exhaust system with a double-walled aluminized muffler. That's what they want. Solid on the inside, a knockout on the outside. The 72 Ford Galaxy 500. Quiet plus durability. A car built to hold its value. Very quiet, year after year. Ford, we listen. Gary Tomlin, Wedhead. Gary Tomlin, the dry look. Bob Schneider, Wedhead. Bob Schneider, the dry look. Jeff Edmond, we will tell you what the dry look that I can do for you, but would rather show you. All over the country, men are discovering the dry look from Gillette. #1 aerosol hair control. Only one with an adjustable valve. No wonder the wet end is dead. On mice, the dry look. The dry look from Gillette. State has life insurance that says you don't have to die to collect. It's our money back plan. You get $10,000 of permanent insurance now, or your money back when you're 65. Every dime you paid in. Allstate money back. You get something back when your load gets lighter. You're in good hands with Allstate, young man.
Welcome back, everybody. It is about time for puck drop here. Oh boy, ooh, they got the lights turned out too as well.
It's great, Empress.
Oh, and they gave away cowbells to everybody, so it's really loud in there.
In 6 games. Luke Erie, 6 points in 6 games. And then Elias Bachne.
Oh yeah, they got the disco lights and all that going on. So
in the series.
it looks like it's going to be a blast. That's for sure. Let's take a look at tonight's starting goaltenders for Tri-City during the regular season. Michael Prodl, 16-16, 2-2, a 2.75 goals against average and a .911 save percentage with 4 shutouts and 2 penalty minutes. I think that might be tops in the league, if not close to it. For Sioux City, Jack Pickthorn, similar record actually, 13-13, 2-2, a 3.57 goals against average and a .889 save percentage with 1 shutout and 2 penalty minutes.
Save percentage.
Boy, I can't even imagine how loud it is in that building.
With a 2.97 goals against average and a 90 save percentage.
So because obviously we're on a broadcast delay,
It is a different game.
it won't be starting here for another couple of minutes, but
More wants. Who wants it more?
right now they're doing the starting lineups, and yeah, it's exciting. All right. The funny thing is they got some curling league or something going on at the IBPI Center where this is played, and they've got the circles where, you know, curling, obviously, you know how the layout is with like those targets and stuff. Like they still have that all set up there. So it's just kind of funny. I wonder if we're gonna have a national anthem or we're just gonna go straight to puck drop here.
This is my second game I've called here for Musketeer hockey. The first time was the 07-08 game. It was Sioux City against Oak.
Yeah, that was fun. I'm sure I was probably at that game, but
3 games at least in my 25 years of calling Musketeer hockey and coaching. So
25 years. Oh yeah, all those cowbells. My goodness. Okay, they are gonna do the national anthem, I think.
Sioux City.
A new flair I've added to my wardrobe is that I've got like this little ponytail, like the pom pom. Just a nice little touch. Oh, say, can't. Okay, no. You don't want me to sing. Trust me, you do not want me to sing. That I can assure you. Although they've got a live singer, they're not doing a track, so I mean that's good. Well, I don't think it really matters all that much, but oh gosh. Although if it's okay, there we go. Yeah, it keeps skipping, although I think it will finally sort itself out once it'll stop doing that after a while, which is good because that gets freaking annoying, I'll tell you that much. Was still there. Because now we're going to be lagging behind a little bit. For the land and of the and there we go. All righty, let's do this.
Storm, we have 20 minutes.
Sioux City, they're in their white jerseys here today. Tri-City, of course, in their dark jerseys.
Bloomer, Stringer, Yelm, roll off, Leyland, and Throttle between the pipes. 2 referees, 2.
It's a cold one in the ice, or well, it's gonna feel like an ice box, but not at the ice box. I wonder where they put Curtis. I wonder if they put him in the seats or not. Of course, it's got to be the black with the purple put on, because you know naturally it does.
Schultz up against Springer, and we're going to have face-off, and we're going to be underway with the Clark Cup playoff.
Here we go. Schultz against Springer. And we're off and underway in Sioux City, Iowa. Christian Lions picks this one up. Playoff hockey. Lions off the boards. Here's Luke Gary. Pass across. Shot went up just a little wide off the stick of Luke Gary. Puck taken out towards center. Springer towards center. There's a shot, just went a little wide. Now taking their Leyland out there in front. Went just wide. Here's Bloomer trying to keep it in. Bloomer in the corner, back behind the net, out there in front. Stayed there by Thickthorn. Leyland out towards center.
Get some fresh legs out there right now.
Yeah, they will. We're 43 seconds into this one. Ooh, someone's got an air horn in there, I think. I just heard some squeaking. Whip, whip.
We are really shaking of lines, but here comes.
Hey, well, whatever to win. Topko, a shot just went up high and out of play. See, that's the funny thing about the arena where the crowd is sitting, because the crowd's on one side, then there's a big wall on the other side behind both the benches. There's safety netting actually. There's safety netting around the area where the crowd is. So that's kind of a unique feature. So anytime that puck hits the net, I would expect a whistle. 57 seconds into this one, I want to say that's Tomko on the face-off, but I can't really tell. Now, like I said, it's going to be a little tough seeing the names and numbers here. Goal down low, shot scores! Sioux City on the board first! A minute and 4 seconds in! Daniil Putin! And it's 1-0. Boy, he had 2 in the regular season, and he's just scored his 3rd to get the Muskies on the board first for the first time in the postseason. Boy, that did not take long. Just a minute and 4. Bootin top shelf, where Mama hides the cookies.
For the one-timer, Daniil picks up goal number 3 of the season.
But hey, we'll take, as we've said before, we'll take goals from anybody.
Just rolls it all around the
Sulfakitis, I guess. I always called them sulfacut or what? I don't know what I used to call them actually. Sophikitis or something like that. Puck will go all the way down the ice and now. Oh yeah, there is a guy with a Tri-City shirt on. I don't know why we let him into the building, but that's beyond me.
They got the curling circles here, so it can get you confused where to drop that puck.
Hey, if we could confuse Tri-City or the referees, we'll take that any day.
It's Booten out there with the icing call. So Martin Ular in.
So a minute and 40. Goalie, you suck. And this guy's an NHL draft pick that got 4 shutouts during the regular season. And we immediately score on him just a minute and 4 seconds in here.
Sioux City trying to get some possession out to Booten out at the top. Looking.
Here's Booten with that pass across, shot save made here by Prado. Goes down into the corner. Sulfakitis with this one. Yeah, Sophikitis, I think is what I called him. Who cares what he thinks? There's a shot save made there by Prado. Rebound. Booten couldn't handle this one. And here's Brown with this one. Brown pass across. Here's a shot went up high into the netting and out of play.
And it looked like they might have had an edge. 17:53 left. Here we.
Excuse me.
1-0. Daniil Booten scores the first goal of the postseason for your Musketeers. Ozagani, Obusic, and Jarvis line.
Obusic. Caboose shot saved me, went just a little wide. Now it pops in front of the goal, and it was stopped there by Thickthorn.
Tonight,
just with the way the boards are in the IVPI Center, it's really going to be, it'll be interesting for sure. But it's all about, as Kersner has said, it's really been the motto since he's been with this organization, just find a way to win the game. And all that matters in the postseason is whether or not you win or not. Blocked, it goes down ice. Prado comes out of his night and sends it off the boards. Boy, that's a risk every time a goaltender plays the puck like that. Tomko, here's Jeffress with this one in the curling circle down there. Right out there front, shot went wide. Here's Carr with this one. Well, and the glass is a little shorter too, so I'm sure we'll have a lot of stoppages because of pucks out of play and things like that. Or maybe they'll give us a break on some of those. Tomko just went wide from Tomko, boy. so close. In fact, Tomko got an assist on the Booten goal. So did Shane Gould. Tomko, he's got a ton of points on the air. Stanger, or Brock Stevenson, actually. New Musketeer guy. Two games, 2 goals. I mean, we'll take that. Puck will roll off the boards towards center. Shane Gould takes this one. Here's Gould, sends it on over to Derek Olsen. Olsen up the left side there for Brock Stevenson. Stevenson up the left side, kind of stops. Tried to get the puck away, but he got hit by Bloomer. And the funny thing is about this building is that the penalty boxes are between both the benches. So think about that. Here's a shot out in front. I guess they couldn't get the pass or something like that. Here's a shot. Went just wide there in front from Sofakaitis. Sofakaitis, I guess is how you pronounce it. Garv up the right side with this one. Gavin Gary down low into the corner. Gary back behind the net. Botnay takes this one and a scramble forward down low in the corner. And out towards center. Pilgrim, while he leads the teams in goals and goals and points and power play assists and game-winning goals. He leads the team in all those categories. There's Vatne up the left side with this one. Vatne takes a shot, just went wide.
Trying to keep the zone.
Trying to keep the zone. Close there in front. No kidding. Try can't get the clear. Martin, new shot save made there by Corrado. Rebound loose there in front. Puck will roll out towards center ice. 15:39 left to go here in this first period. 1-0 Sioux City in the lead. They've got a good start here for sure going on. I like it. In fact, Tri-City has not registered a single shot yet. And Sioux City's already got 4. This is Sioux Falls type of play here. Erneline with this one. Erneline. Of course he will. Well, I think he was meaning to dump it down ice, but here's Luke Gary, pass out front, shot! Oh, just went wide from Luke Gary. Luke Gary on over to Ashton Schultz in the corner. Schultz back for Christian Lyons at the blue line. There for Schultz. Schultz in the corner. Battling with Leyland, I want to say. No, Leyland's scratched, isn't he? No, that's Bodie Wise who scratched. Leyland, yeah, he's fine. 14:46 left to go here in this first period. Puck will roll down into the corner. There for Cam Springer. Springer with it off the boards out towards center. Here's, I don't even know who that is. Oh, Zagani, that's who that was. Shot could not connect with the pass. Here's a shot got blocked there in front. Rebound loose. Puck will roll down into the corner, pops up into the air, batted down there by Shane Gould. Here's Gould in the circle, out towards the blue line. Ozagani, shot there in front. That one went behind the net. Here's a pass out in front, and that one stopped by Thorn. They call a hand pass. We're going to take a commercial break. See, we're so far backed up. We'll go for 1 minute. Don't go anywhere.
This is the big cup. In this country, a man grows a healthy lust for living. He also grows one of the world's mightiest thirsts. That's why Lone Star, the beer that's brewed here for the men who live here, became one of the world's finest, lightest beer. To go all the way with a big country thirst. Lone Star, the beer from the big country. The beer every beer would like to be like. That's Lone Star.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, we'll get straight back into this one. We don't want to miss any part of this, don't we?
They're going to pour some snow into, I don't know if it's a gouge or it's the actual holes for the posts for Tri-City's product. His
Uh-oh, they're putting snow. Something's going on with Prattle's crease down there. I don't know what.
seal it up a little bit, but yeah, you can't have that coming loose. Can't have it any.
Something's going up with Prattle's net here. I don't know what. Well, it's not technically his net. The arena, the IBPI Center owns the net, but
Really good scoring chances. They got the one goal, but they could have had two other ones as well.
yeah, well, they've only got 4 shots on goal. So imagine that 3 goals on 4 shots against Michael Prattle in the first almost 6 minutes in this game. I mean, that would just be hilarious.
Move.
So Daniil Booten from Shane Gould and William Tomko has made it a 1-0 game so far. No penalties to start this one out, so relatively clean. Although I think the official, since it is the postseason, they'll let him play a little more.
Have that here. That's one of the big priorities of getting that set up here in this small rink. I think we're set.
And the rink is regulation size too, believe it or not. So there you go. Face off will come, well, I would say right in front of the penalty box. Normally that would be where the penalty box is, but anyway, well, it would help if we had there. Okay, there's the center cam. Shot just went a little wild. You know what? We're going to do a little restart because it is kind of lagging. And yeah, so we're going to do a little bit of a restart. As much as I hate to do it, we just have to. I wish we just didn't have to do that every single game, but with the way the lag is happening, you know, it lags behind. I mean, the audio's still there, but then of course it stops and loads for 5 seconds or 2 seconds or however long it decides it wants to do that for. So, and we can't be having that. So we're kind of just left in the dark here. Well, for like 20 more seconds here, and then we'll be good to go. Oh, normally I light up my beads, this bead here, and we score, but there you go. And then the lights go off too, so like that. So although that might actually happen because there's been times, a couple of times here where the light up here has flickered right here on the stream. So who knows? We might see that tonight. We'll see if we have a blackout. Although if we have a blackout, I think we'll still be on the, well, no, we'd have to switch to data in order to. Okay, here. Okay, we'll get all that back here later.
Boy, Vic Thorne went down. See how that was coming from the
Shot
outside.
out in front, went wide, back behind the net. There's Stanger. See, of course, that didn't solve that, but it might load a couple of times and then the quality is a lot clearer though, so I mean, we'll take that.
Get back on your
Here's Booten with this one, Booten up the left side, taking their Aiden Dyer. Now Booten out towards center. Booten, long toss across. Here's a shot, Dyer right through the crease, and then there's a collision.
Here's Tri-City coming back after it. This is
Holy. Doms with this one. Doms back behind the net.
Here's Booten.
Musketeers. I wonder where that name came from, to be honest with you. Lions, a shot just went a little wide. Neil Booten with this one. Ooh, a big hit applied there. Oh, Buzik. Wonder how much Buzik he's had. Yeah, which is what they need to do here. There's a pass out in front, and Victorn covers it up. Uh-oh. There we go. And we got some extras going on afterwards. I mean, that happens.
On top. All right, Olsen Gould. It will be Stoltz, Tomko, and Jeffress. It's Springer, Bloomer, Yelm.
Face off will come to the left of Victorn.
see if that's the point.
Face offs one. Puck will roll down into the corner. Out towards center. Jeffress is there. Uh-oh. My antivirus protection. Oh, it's been expired for Lord knows how long at this point. So Dessner off the boards out towards center. Yelm with this one. Yelm in the corner. Back behind the net. 10.5 to go in this first period. Well, it looks like we're only about half a minute behind the actual game, so that's good.
Trey Jeffress tries to hustle.
Here's Jeffress with this one. Jeffress, he ran into somebody there for try. There's a pass in front. Shot save made. Rebound cleared away from Leyland.
When on that, Ronald wants to beat the Musketeers on the line change.
Oh, he's not going to do that. And that will go for icing. He's an idiot, I swear. He is, well, I guess nobody claimed he was smart. So, I mean.
So we take a face off.
Oh, shoot. I gotta load the live stream on my computer. Face off will come to the left here of Prodl. It is one shot, just went wide immediately right off the face off. Yeah, nobody claimed Prodl was smart, but you know. Puck will roll off the boards into the hands here of Stenger in the corner. Stenger popped up into the air, rolls into the circle. Here's D'Alessandro with this one. Now Stenger with it up the right side. Stenger feeds it on off O'Leary there for Luke Gary. Back to Luke, or Gavin. Oh my God. Kyle O'Leary. Boy, Gary, and O'Leary. That could get confusing. Puck will roll off the boards and out towards center. Mason Stenger takes this one. Stenger feeds it back behind the net of Prodl. Prodl just kind of stands there. 9:15 left to go here in this first period. Sioux City leading by a score of 1-0. Leyland will clear it back behind the net of Fickthorn. Christian Lyons is down there. So is somebody else from Tri. Dyer with this one out towards center. Doms pops it on over across. And that one's cleared back behind the net. Lyons gets it back down there. Poirier, I believe, is there too. Now that's Dyer. Here's a shot. Save made. Rebound. Fickthorn loose in front. And it's cleared away. In fact, Sioux City could have, wow, no. Booton's just going to have to shoot it back in behind the net of Prodl. Luke Gary with this one. O'Leary. Into the corner. Up for grabs. Ozagani. Towards center, takes a shot, save made. Fickthorn rebound, just went wide. Oh, we lucked out there, didn't we? Sophakidis with this one. Sophakitis is what I call them. Shot went up high into the netting and out of play. Well, 8:03 left to go in the first period. Sioux City with a 1-0 lead. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Some of the best tasting things in the world are from Latin America. Bananas, chocolate, coffee. Some of the best tasting cigar tobacco comes from Latin America too. Dutch Master cigars are made with tobacco from 4 Latin American countries: Puerto Rico, Santo Domingo, Colombia, and Brazil. Taste this in Dutch Master Italy. The 4 countries make all the difference. People today who feel a ride on one of these spectacular high-wheel bikes is the joy of the past was recapturing. Like Pabst Blue Ribbon beer, the high wheelers take you back to a time when life's pace was moving slow. Today, Pabst is still brewed the old-time premium way. Lots of that full old-time flavor. Pabst Blue Ribbon. For those who feel beer is something special.
Oh, we already played these ads. What are we doing here? Jeez Louise. Welcome back, everybody. Well, I think it was 8:03 left to go in the first period. Sioux City with a 1-0 lead still. Puck is, face-offs one. Rolls out towards center ice. And what do they call it? Offsides, I guess.
So
Whoops, that's. Oh, it must have hit off the ceiling. That's why the play was stopped. That would make sense.
Face-off coming right, just right up.
Face off will come to the right of Jack Fickthorn. Schultz will take the draw with somebody. Again, it's that black on, that purple on black. You can never tell. Face off's one, shot off the draw, just went a little wide. Rebound there in front. Puck is loose. It rolls down into the corner. Here's Christian Lyons with this one out toward center. Or Brock Stevenson, maybe Stanger will take this one. Sioux City was offside, so Tri-City will just take it themselves.
Popped into the Musketeer zone. Stanger
Puck will roll off the boards and down ice. Now D'Alessandro waxing around the boards.
They say
Jeffress with this one. Back behind the net. Into the hands here of Sulfakidis. Or Sulfakidis, I guess. Stevenson feeds it on over to Luke Gary. Luke Gary, nice moves. Oh, a big hit into the boards, and that's a penalty. And we've got extras afterwards. Boy, I think everybody's going after each other down there in the corner. That should be at least a 5 in a game.
But that might be one that you might want to review.
Challenge. I would challenge it if I were Jason Kersner.
Or, violent, I should say, So he nabbed the initial penalty on the Tri-City Storm player. And that is going to be Connor Brown.
Well, whoever it is, that's just a big move.
So the two referees having a conversation with the linesman on getting.
Well, it'll at least be a board.
It could be a major penalty. We'll see on that.
Of course, of all times to be the postseason is up high, I guess, on that. I mean, either way, Sioux City's going to have a power play. So, I mean, whether it's 2 or 5,
Second, it'll be O'Leary, Larb out there, Schultz, Olsen, and Garb. So Larb and Garb.
Especially when you take out a star player like Luke Gary. I mean, you deserve to get some. Yeah, he should. He should. Yes, do it.
Very hit.
He 100% should challenge this.
Sure, why taking a face off in the neutral now?
Oh my god. Of course, refs not knowing their job. I mean, that's nothing new.
Penalty kills excellent for Tri-City. Their penalty kills.
Yeah, ref, you suck. That's what the crowd is chanting. I can't say I disagree.
Olsen on top. Fire a shot.
Went redirected there. Front rebound loose. And cleared down ice.
Was right there in the neighborhood. Here they come across. They
offsides. And Terry Sante.
I believe.
Yeah, that crowd, they're definitely speaking their minds for sure.
The RP Constructor scoreboard.
They are definitely not pleased. We are not amused. Somebody famous said that. I can't remember who, but I know somebody famous said that. Face-offs one. Puck is whacked down ice into the Musketeer zone. Fickthorn will play it into the hands there of Christian Olsen. Or Christian Olsen. Derek Olsen. Christian Lyons. There we go. First time that's happened.
Gets a possession.
Although Christian Olsen, it Matt. Let's see. And I think if I remember correctly, Christian is his middle name. I have to go and look at the file, but my big stack of papers, it's like that big. All my Musketeers notes from this year. So here's Luke Gary with this one. Feeds it on back. Derek Olsen. Olsen down low. Luke Gary. Pass across. Ashton Shorts cannot make the connection. Although he is down there in the corner. Picked up. Tri-City trying to get it clear, but Olsen keeps it in. Luke Gary. Oh. Here's Springer, and he'll clear it down ice. And I think that'll probably. Okay, no, there's still 30 seconds left in the power play. So one more rush up the ice here, hopefully. Gold crosses center. Gold on back to Jeffress. Jeffress down low into the corner. Gold down low. Come on. Oh, and it's going to get cleared. And that's going to do it for the power play.
Down the time, gotta hurry. Here's Sioux City, Trey Jeffress.
Jeffress on back. Tomko up the left side. Tomko in. Well, now what? Penalty? Oh, the net is loose. Boy, that really is loose if it just slides right off like that.
Faceoff will be coming. Sioux City is the home team, so they do get the match lines. They do have the last change. So we're going to see
for adventure. And whatever comes our way.
Those guys.
Yeah, that net must really be, well, and that's only a problem for Prodl. I mean, Thickthorn, wonder if his net is anywhere near like that. Looking for adventure, and whatever comes by our way. Here's Lions at the blue line. Lions pass on across off the boards for Gavin Gary in the corner. Gary picked up there. O'Leary pushed away, and then a Tri-City guy went down. Pass on front, scores! Gavin Gary! 2-0! Sioux City in the lead.
These guys are working well together, and that started off with
Gavin Gary. Boy, oh boy. Just like that, 2-0. 15:31 time of the goal. That's his 14th goal on the year. 29 points.
32 seconds. Great possession there for Sioux City and a 2-0 lead on the.
Now I think they've got the momentum back here. So
there we go. Face off. Tomko on the draw for the Musketeers.
here we go. Boy, oh boy. Face off's one. Stanger with this one. Puck will roll down into the corner. Jeffress with this one. Jeffress feeds it on over Ernawine. What did he call him?
Stop.
Doms drops it back. Shot went wide back behind the net.
It's going to be minimum. He gets it forward.
Minimum? I don't know how you get minimum from Ernawine, but unless he was trying to say something else that we didn't catch on to. But pass out in front. Rebound puck is loose. It rolls off the boards towards center. Stanger off the boards. Shot 7-5 in favor of in favor of Sioux City, I should say. Let's see. It's going to be Gavin Gary from Kyle O'Leary and Christian Lions officially on that one.
Center right. Roll
Puck
off.
will be cleared down ice. Luca Roloff with this one. Roloff up the left side. Spun around Dyer. Nice pass to Paul Bloomer. Shot went wide. I think Thickthorn might have got a piece of it. And it's out of play.
Far side that time, Bloom. It's coming in on that right.
Hey, goalie, you suck.
Reed.
Yep.
Scoreboard. They're going to come back with Pilgrim, Smith, and Jensen. Pilgrim, 18 goals, 23 assists. He's tops on their
Face off will come to the left here of Thickthorn.
So it's got better and better. Martineau will take the draw for the Musketeers. But
Face off's one. Here's Roloff out towards the point. Roloff spins around a guy. Here's Martineau with this one. Martineau Down there, Booten with this one. Booten into the corner. Poirier will take this one. Now Martineau. Off the boards towards center. Here's Aiden Dyer. Up the left side. Dyer into the corner. Dyer back behind the net. Spins around a guy. Puck is loose. Luke Gary into the corner. Now Martineau is there. Roll off. Long toss down ice off the boards, and this will go for icing.
2 minutes 39 seconds left. Period number 1. Our goal scorers are Booth and Garb. Gavin.
Yeah,
For Garb, that is goal number 14.
I get a good feeling. Yeah.
It's off-season.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. Yeah. Got a feeling that I know. Dude, I get a good feeling. Yeah. There's Goldie fanned on the shot. He's fanned on a couple of shots, a few shots this year.
Well,
But he's still the number 1 defenseman in points in the league. So roll off with this one. Feeds it around the corner. Bodie Leyland. Up the left side. Into the corner. Oh, he slipped and fell on angled shot with blocked there in front. Now Vatney, there's another shot went wide. Oh boy. Now it rolls off the boards and down ice. Vatney with this one. Vatney in the corner. Uh-oh, somebody got tripped up and fell. Less than 2 to go here in this first period. Connor Brown now. Carr with this one. Feeds it on over Christian Lyons. Lyons off the boards here for Vatney. Vatney. On back Aiden Dyer in the corner. He got tripped up. No penalty called, of course, because why would there be?
trying to throw it.
Schultz batted down. Schultz now for Leyland out towards center. Leyland. Minute and a half left to go here in this first period. Boy, we still got 2 more periods. No, I'm kidding. We should have 2 more periods left to go here. Lyons sends it off the boards towards center. Down low, Aiden Dyer with this one. Puck will roll into the corner. Prottle. Now with this one, here's Schultz. Out towards center. Aiden Dyer with this one. Now Mason Stanger with this one. Stanger at center. Feeds it back behind the net. Prottle. Throws it on over somebody. I don't know who. 56 seconds left to go here.
Taken back by Sioux City.
Here's Aiden Dyer. Out towards center. Dyer. Back Tomka. Nice pass across. Cannot make a connection. D'Alessandro. Taken there by see Curtis. Curtis, he would know who the player is, but if you can't even tell, that's how bad the jerseys are. That'll go for icing.
Tomorrow's game is 6 o'clock. Remember, we'll have the coverage starting at 5:45 with the pregame. 6 o'clock puck drop.
Yeah, we will.
Here's Tonko.
We'll be on the air at 6:30 Eastern time tomorrow night for that one.
Sioux City on the draw.
False start on the draw. Well, Tri-City screwed it up, so that's good. Oh, almost a fight though afterwards. You get Poliski out there, there's going to be a fight. I can assure you that. Face-off's won. Here's D'Alessandro with this one. Feeds it on over. Takes a shot up high and wide on Prottle. 30 seconds left to go. Here's Stanger with this one. Feeds it on over across. Stanger. Pucks on off the boards back behind the net. Here's Tomko with this one. Tomko picked up there by Schultz in a scramble for in the corner back behind the net.
seconds left.
12-10. Pass out in front. Popped up into the air. Tomko bats it down. Right off the boards. Out front shot. Save me. Rebound loose in front. Oh, it rolls back behind the net and we're out of time. Sioux City, though, what a start to this one. Oh, a whole lot going on back behind the net. Everybody except 2 Sioux City guys and 1 guy from Tri-City. Wow. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 4 minutes.
This is the big country. In this country, a man grows a healthy lust for living. He also grows one of the world's mightiest thirsts. That's why Lone Star, the beer that's brewed here for the men who live here, became one of the world's finest, lightest beers. To go all the way with a big country thirst. Lone Star, the beer from the big country. The beer every beer would like to be like. That's Lone Star. You know what makes shaving such a pain? Going over and over against the grain can irritate. So Gillette introduces Face Saver. It softens like a foam, protects like a gel. New Face Saver actually leaves lubricating protection so you can even shave against the grain with less irritation. New Face Saver softens like a foam, protects like a gel. You're running out of gas. You should know about IQOS Clean Gasoline. It helps keep deposits that can cause cars to lose mileage from clogging up the air passages of your engine. IQOS Clean Gasoline. You may only get a little more mileage, but sometimes a little bit. Huh? It's in the repair station, your local service station. Or on the assembly line. Keeping America rolling calls for air-powered tools built to stay on the job. Black & Decker air tools. It's proved their value in the hands of professionals on a factory assembly line. Black & Decker air-powered grinders move the way day after day. Powerful, lightweight air impact wrenches pass every durability test right on down the line. Black & Decker high torque air screwdrivers fasten parts tight for miles. Black & Decker professional power tools built to stay on the job long after the shine wears off. You can expect a bet from Black & Decker. Many theories why the Track 2, the new two-bladed razor from Gillette, gives you such a close shave. Let me tell you about one of them. We know that when the first blade cuts your whisker, you can also lift it out a little from below the skin, exposing extra whisker. Now, if the theory is right, before that whisker snaps back, second blade comes along and can shave that extra whisker. The new Gillette Track 2 twin blade shaving system. We think it's one blade better. You're looking at a stability test of a new Goodyear custom wide thread radial tire. Watch. 4 Goodyear stabilizer belts under the tread keep it flat on the road for handling and long mileage. And see how the polyester sidewalls flex in the turns to absorb the side forces and help the driver keep control. A long mileage Goodyear custom wide thread radial tire made for American cars.
Welcome back, everybody. It is now time for the intermission. So here we go. Let's take a little bit of a recap of that first period. Shots officially 9-6 in favor of Sioux City. Of course, the goals, though, or we'll get to what the games looks like so far. 104 in, Daniil Booton scored from Shane Gould and William Tonto. That made it a 1-0 game. Then at 13-10, Connor Brown went into the penalty box, 2 minutes for boarding. Then at 15:31, Gavin Gary made it a 2-0 game from Kyle O'Leary and Christian Lyons. So that is where we stand at the end of one. There we go. Just had to mark that down on my sheet. Okay, when we take a look at scores from across the country now. Right now, tied up at 1. Madison is at Green Bay. Cedar Rapids leads Muskegon 1-0 at the end of 1. And then the other game, Lincoln leads 3-2 over Des Moines. Des Moines already has a 1-0 series lead in that series. And of course, he got Des Moines' goaltender suspended last night for an inappropriate gesture. Well, if he went like this, like that, we all know that gesture. But God, Rocky, I mean, they lost last night, obviously, as you know, because Des Moines has the lead in the series. But don't be a sore loser, please. Good Lord. MLB scores now from across the country. At the end of 8, the Tigers lead the Marlins 2-0. Top of the 8th, right now the Diamondbacks lead the Phillies 5-4. Top of the 8th, the Angels lead the Reds 5-1. A's lead the Mets 1-0. Bottom of the 6th. Also bottom of the 6th, the Rays lead the Yankees 3-2. Braves lead the Guardians 4-2. Top of the 6th, the Blue Jays lead the Twins 6-4. Also top 6, the Royals lead the White Sox 1-0. Bottom 5, Giants lead the Orioles 3-1. Bottom of the 4th, the Brewers lead the Nationals 3-2. Bottom of the 2nd, the Cardinals lead the Red Sox 1-0. And then coming up 9:40 Eastern, Rockies at Padres as well as Astros at Mariners. Then at 10:10, Rangers are at the Dodgers. And then get this, so the Cubs had a no-hitter through 6 innings. However many innings actually, and then gave up 2 runs to the Pirates. Just kind of funny how that works. 2-0 final score there. And then NBA scores from across the country. Right now, the Pistons lead the Hornets 87-83 with 3:44 left to go in the third quarter. Heat lead the Wizards 101-85. Hawks lead the Cavaliers 90-59 with 2:33 left to go in the third quarter. 76ers lead the Pacers 60-57 with 10:25 left to go in the third. Make that 62-60 now, actually. Knicks lead the Raptors 51-36 at the half. Celtics lead the Pelicans 82-51 at half. Magic lead the Bulls 37-34 with 8:26 left to go in the second quarter. Spurs lead the Mavericks 53-47 with 6:53 left to go in the first half. 3:53 left to go in the first half. The Bucks lead the Nets 57-45. Coming up later on tonight, we've got the Thunder at the Nuggets, as well as the Grizzlies at Jazz, Timberwolves at Rockets, Warriors at Kings. Then at 10, all those games I would presume start at either 9 o'clock Eastern or 9:30 Eastern. And then Clippers are at the Trailblazers at 10 o'clock. Suns at Lakers at 10:30. So yeah. And then UFL, right now the Storm lead the Kings 7-3. All righty. So yeah. Okay, so let's see what other fans are thinking. Yeah, it is quite loud. And they do have Curtis in the seats. We did find that out. Then of course that one girl from that's an hour away from Sioux City, but 2 hours away from Sioux Falls, yet she's a Sioux Falls fan. She decided to, show her true colors, which, as you know, nothing new on this show. How do you know it's playoff hockey time in Sioux City? And then she put #clowns, because obviously we got the circus down there. So she's just finding a way to put, and you know what? Her name is Sarah Sutter. Nobody ever heard of her until like last week. That's the funny thing. That's how irrelevant she is. But yeah, you can hear how loud that building is. Boy, your ears would start ringing afterwards. I mean, it's incredible. All righty, let's see here. Oh, we still got a little bit of a time. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's more. Oh yeah, there's 2 girls sitting up at the front going like this because they're so cold. Like I said, can't say I blame them. Yeah, to say it's loud there would be quite an understatement. Oh my goodness. Just crazy. Just freaking crazy. Sorry, I'm just I'm just looking at other posts on Facebook. The stupid people that are on the internet. I mean, I tell you. Luckily enough, I'm probably one of the smarter people online, so I feel proud about that. Yeah, they got their gloves and their hats and their coats on. That's how cold it is in there, people. So, yeah, obviously you'd have to oh, let's see how loud it is for the goal. Oh, not that loud, but oh, and let's see if anybody responded to the fact that there is no video on the Tri-City feed. Okay, nobody, surprisingly enough. Uh Jesus. Strap up tight and get him. Yeah, Danito Ernesto. Yeah. That's a real guy's name on there from Tri-City. I'm not making that up. Yeah, let's go Storm. Let's go Storm. Yet they're down 2-0. So that seems to be going well for them. But oh my goodness. We're just being honest around here, okay? We're just being honest. Okay. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the second period right after this. Do not go anywhere.
Hi, I'm Charlie Jones. The folks who live down here use Black & Decker garden tools all year round. No matter where you live, this is your chance to make light work of tedious outdoor jobs with this Black & Decker Super Bowl special. This big capacity shrub and hedge trimmer is only $24.99. The best price ever for this much help. Look at this extra long double edged blade, a full 16 inches for fast cutting in any direction. And the wraparound handle gives you easy balance for precise control at all angles. With a few quick passes, you can shape up shrubbery, rose bushes, azaleas, even ivy. For this, just $24.99 for Black & Decker's Super Bowl special. A real buy during any season of the year. Expect the best from Black & Decker for less than you'd expect.
Time for E-Trade, number one place to invest online.
With this high-powered 30 caliber rifle, we're going to try to blast open this Masterlock model number 15. We blew a half-inch hole clear through, but the Masterlock still holds tight. If you want to hold on to what you've got, insist on genuine Masterlocks, known for being tough under fire.
Mr. Green? Mr. Green,
Yeah.
you, you need any help? I just want you to know, I think you're the best ever.
Yeah. Sure.
Want my Coke? It's okay, you can have it.
No.
Really, you can have it.
Okay.
Look at the sun. Makes me feel good. Makes me feel nice around. Jones. It certainly is a big bun. It's a very big bun. Big fluffy bun with some very big bun. Where's the beef?
Some hamburger places give you a lot less beef on a lot of bun.
Where's the beef?
At Wendy's, we serve a hamburger we modestly call a single. And Wendy's single has more beef than the Whopper or Big Mac. At Wendy's, you get more beef and less bun.
Hey, where's the beef? I don't think we can run that there.
You want something better. You're Wendy's kind of people.
Welcome back, everybody. Second period coming up here. Sioux City with a 1-0 lead right now over the Tri-City Storm.
Target, 9 shots on.
I was gonna say they attempted 15 shots. Like, holy!
And
I guess they're stats that not everybody knows about.
cooled off, and then you.
And there were no penalties on that, so that's good. Here we go. We're ready for a second period of hockey. The way it's supposed to be played.
Working. They're gonna go Springer, Bloomer, and
Let's get a little bit louder. Let's get a little bit louder. Let's get a little bit louder. Da, 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 da. Turn it up. This is the turn it up. All righty, here we go. Second period. Puck drop, and we are off and underway. In the second period, Tri-City wins the draw. Puck sent off the boards into the hands of Lincoln Yelm. It rolls down into the corner, back behind the net. Christian Lyons swipes it around the boards. Here's Schultz with this one up the right side. Schultz, nice move. Schultz, a shot save made there by Prottle. Rebound will roll into the corner. Jeffress out towards center. Now Christian Lyons picks this one up. Feeds it on to Gavin Carr. Y'all remember Finn Loftus. That's who Jason Kersner compares the two of them to. Here's Yelm with this one. Yelm feeds it on. Shot, scores! Cam Springer. Oh, there are some Tri-City fans there. 40 seconds into this one.
that is goal number 12 off
Who
the season.
cares?
For 3 against, excuse me, 4 against Sioux City. He likes playing the Musketeers. So
No
2
kidding.
Again, time of the goal is going to be 40 seconds in.
Hey, Sioux City got the scoring off in the first period, a minute and 4 in. So nobody's waiting around here. So I mean, that's
We'll slow it into
whatever you think of that. Puck will roll back behind the net. Sioux City, as long as they keep the lead, that's all that matters. Derek Olson feeds it back behind the net at Prottle. Olson there now for Tomko. In a scramble for out towards center ice. Aiden Dyer with this one. Dyer in the corner. Dyer feeds back behind the net. Sorry. Prottle with that one. Off the boards, down ice. Puck sent off the boards, down into the corner. Picked up there by Tomko. Tomko, nice moves. Pass out in front. Went nowhere on that one.
2-1, Sioux City on top.
Here's roll off at center. Well, Jensen, I guess, sending it down into the corner. Behind the net. taken there by D'Alessandro. D'Alessandro off the boards there for Gavin Gary. Gary, and that one's covered up there by Prottle. One off the boards and right into the glove of Prottle.
Big start for Tri-City, period number 2 to cut the lead in half.
Yeah, that's a big start for him, all right. Jeez Louise. From Lincoln Yelm and Luca Roloff.
Star for the Musketeers.
I don't know why we allowed Tri-City fans in there, but
Ernawine and Dom is for Tri. Face off.
it's beyond me, obviously. Beyond me. Puck sent off the boards and down ice. Whacked back behind the net by Mason Stanger.
The puck is LaPointe.
LaPointe sent off the boards towards center. Mishandled Gavin Gary. Off the boards again. Brown with this one. Brown feeds it on across. Went off a stick of somebody. Now it's Kyle O'Leary with this one. O'Leary down into the corner. O'Leary, a shot just went wide. Rebound went wide. That one from Lions, I believe. Off the boards, here's O'Leary. Oh, could not handle a pass. A roll down ice into the hands of Mason Stanger. Stanger off the boards and down ice. I thought it would go for icing, but LaPointe had it. LaPointe off the boards towards center. Here's Jensen. Oh, he played that offsides. Then he also tripped up D'Alessandro, but of course, you're just going to call the offside and not the trip. So
Musketeers changing up.
that's how that works, I guess.
This is going to be Martineau taking the draw for the Musketeers. Obudik for the Tri-City Storm.
Obusic.
City plays it forward. Tri-City gets it back. This is roll off. Bangs it forward. Here they come across. They'll throw a shot wide.
Shot went wide. Now here's another shot. Went back behind the net. Puck taken out towards center. Luke Gary. Here's Daniil Booten. Got the first goal. Nowhere. Now puck will roll out towards center. Ozagani with this one. Ozagani shot saved by Jack Bickthorne.
Face off coming to his right side. 16:54 left. Period number 2. Our score 2-1. Sioux City on top of the Tri-City Storm. Here's Tomko, Jeffress, and Schultz now. On the other side is Springer, who got the goal in this period. Bloomer and Yelm. Drop the puck, bouncing around.
Face-offs won. Puck will roll all the way down ice. Kozak had to chase after it. And puck will be sent down into the corner back behind the net. Bickthorne is there. Picked up. Here's Tomko. Feeds it on across. Shot saved by Prottle. First shot for Sioux City this. Oh, wait, no, it isn't. It's their third or fourth, something like that. 12-8 in favor of Sioux City, by the way. So there's that.
So it just seems like you're flying through the.
Yeah, neutral zone is smaller. That's the thing. And then the goal line to the boards, usually that's a certain length. Well, it's actually shorter than the regular length. So a lot of open ice. There's Bloomer with this one there for Yelm into the corner and a scramble for.
And they get it out.
Yelm out towards center here for Ashton Schultz. Picked up there by Shane Gould. Gould sends it down for icing.
If you could catch him on the tape.
That could have been bad because that would have been right on my computer. On my clipboard would have taken the brunt of it, but
Pilgrim, Jensen, Smith for Tri-City.
face off will come to the left of Bickthorne. Tomko will take the draw with somebody. Can't see. Uh-oh. And then, of course, somebody screwed up the face off. So we'll try again. Face off is won. Finally, there you go. Puck will be lobbed out towards center. Schultz sends it off the boards back behind the net of Prottle. Prottle, that's quite risky if I do say so myself, but LaPointe off the boards with this one out towards center. D'Alessandro with it behind the net, pass out in front. Got stopped there by Fickthorn. Uh-oh, a penalty should be coming up. Offsides, they'll call that.
Took one at the open ice that time, and he's okay. He's
Ridiculous. Jeez Louise. Oh yeah, we got extras. Yeah, I mean, no way. I'm surprised by that. I'm surprised. Yeah, and he got interfered with. Yeah, but let's maybe call some penalties too. I mean, there was only one called that first period. One called this entire game.
O'Leary and Stevenson.
It's also not being ass. I mean, that would help too as well. Face-offs won. Martineau wins it. Now taken back behind the net. No, it's not behind the net. Here's roll-off. Feeds it on over Leyland. Crossing center, take it away. Here's O'Leary. Pass across to Luke Gary. Now O'Leary shot just went wide. Here's Stanger with this one. Up, and that's out of play. We'll be in the Tri-City zone, so we'll take that for sure.
Probably remembered every hit last time these two guys.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, those cowbells. You gotta love them.
Face off coming just right.
Face off will come to the right of Prattle. Face off's one. Puck will roll back behind the net. Doms with this one. Feeds it off the boards towards center. Ernawine feeds it on over. Bodie Leyland almost got tripped up there. I'm surprised. Well, no. It wouldn't be a penalty just yet, but be close. Here's a shot. Stop by Fickthorn. Woo! 14:53 left to go in the second.
Jack got the glove on it. 14:53 to play. Period number 2.
Boy, if Fickthorn continues to play like that, then we're gonna win. We're gonna win this game.
Or tries sitting out there. Fades off. They're gonna win the draw. Looking for a shot attempt.
Oh shoot! Then I lost the pen. Shot went wide. Puck set off the boards and down ice.
Trying to spin around.
Dyer sent off the boards down into the corner. Here's Lyons back behind the net. Lyons up the right side, feeds it off Aiden Dyer. Dyer tipped by Luke Gary behind the net. Scramble 4 is there. Ooh, a big hit on Schultz. Towards center, here's Gould with this one behind the net for Ashton Schultz. Schultz in the corner, Poirier with this one. Schultz spins it around. Luke Gary back behind there for Ashton Schultz. Schultz in the corner. Now Luke Gary with this one. Wise? Oh no, Bodie Wise ain't even playing in this game. Here's a pass out front. Scores! Luke Gary! 3-1! Yes, yes, yes. 3-1. Sioux City leading. Well, for Luke Gary, that'll be his 22nd goal on the year. Point number 62.
For a deflection or a pass. And with that, it's Luke Gary tracking down his first playoff goal this year.
Yeah.
Goal number 22. They are switching goals.
Oh, Prattle comes out. So going in is Owen Nelson. Prattle, this is unheard of from Prattle. 3 goals on 13 shots. He's usually a good goaltender, but 8-13-1-1, a 2.92 goals against and a .909 save percentage with 1 shutout.
292 goals against, a 90.9 save percentage.
So that'll be Luke Gary from Ashton Schultz.
Right
So
to
we've
the
had
forward.
8 different skaters get at least 1 point tonight. So it's pretty spread out too, which is good. I mean,
Play to the blue line.
he shoots, he scores. Hey, goalie, you suck. Yep. Yep.
Throw one again wide of the net. Here's Lapointe.
Shot saved by Thorn. 13:30 left to go here in this second period. All extras. Oh, Tri City. They are just mad. They are mad. Because this, although they've been playing horrendous hockey down the stretch, so you can't be surprised. So, anyway, 13 and a half left to go here in the second period. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 1 minute right here on RVN. Don't go anywhere. It's eating up.
When we asked Reebok to send us Terry Tate, some people thought we were crazy. But I'm a firm believer in paradigm breaking, outside the box thinking.
Hey, buddy.
It was over 15 minutes ago, Mitch! And since Terry's been with us, our productivity has gone up 46%. We're getting more from our employees than ever before. You know you need a sheet on your TPS reports, Richard! That ain't you, baby!
Hey, Janice.
Hey, Janice. But what's really impressed me is how Terry's become part of the Felcher family. You're pretty high, baby. He fits right in here. That's a really small. To be honest, I wish Reebok sent us 10 Terry Tates. Gene, woman, it's game time. It's game time, baby.
Boy, welcome back. Lincoln or Des Moines Buccaneers fans are so savage. So they had a sign that says, "You must be this tall to coach," and coach came straight from Santa's bitch. Oh my god. Although Lincoln's got a 4-2 lead, so Des Moines better step it up. Face off will come to the right of Thickthorn. Sioux City just got back out in front. So how did I not realize that? Oh, you gotta twist this around. There you go. Face off will come to the right of Thickthorn. Boy. Uh-oh. Springer got tripped up on the face off. Surprised there was no call there. Oh, but we do have matching penalties here. Luke Gary into the corner. Luke Larv, I guess. Luke Gary in the corner. Luke Gary. He's tripped up. Nothing called. My goodness. Here's Schultz with this one. Schultz pass across. Could not make a connection. This is 4-on-4 here. So, uh-oh. And now this is where the internet goes to poo-poo. Hold on, I got to get these penalties.
For Sioux City.
So Olsen and LaPointe each went in for roughing.
Now Leyland will pick it up, handles the puck well, skates well, drops it off.
There we go. What do we got?
3-1.
Oh, I thought I heard a whistle. Sorry. Then there goes my gavel. So there we go.
Austin off the puck.
Here's Dyer up the left side, feeds it on, tipped by Tomko. Here's Tomko on over D'Alessandro with this one. D'Alessandro behind the net. Feeds it on out. Dyer. Here's Dyer. Shot save made there by Nelson, and it's rolled out towards center. Pass across, and a shot just went wide of Thickthorn.
Here's Stanger.
Stanger with this one, 4-on-3. Well, 4-on-3, I meant 2-on-1.
Players, there's a
Shot saved by Thickthorn, and he'll cover it up.
42 to play in the second. 12 seconds left.
In 4-on-4.
Jefferson coming out. O'Leary for the forward position.
Face off will come to the left of Thickthorn.
face-off. And Dom's on the draw, and he wins the draw.
Face-offs one. Here's Stenger with this one. Stenger feeds it back behind. Christian Lyons, I guess, is there too. Off the boards. Here's Jeffress with this one. Feeds it on over Shane Gould. What if Gould gets a goal? Shot went wide of Nelson. Here is Doms towards center. Doms pass across. Shot. Wow, and he scores. Yeah, they answer all right.
Dish it down, and we are sitting
back to a 1-goal game.
I think that was Leyland. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a great
Bodie
night.
Leyland.
And he found the back of the net. Time of the goal.
Boy, well, making things interesting, that's for sure.
Tri-City. It's 3.
Gotta stop those answers.
Here we go. Face off at center ice. Musketeers will win the draw to Carr.
Gavin Carr will take this one. As long as you can keep the lead, that's all that matters. Play well enough to keep the lead. And we're gonna be in good shape. So
There's a zone, tops it down low, around the boards.
10:52 left to go here in the second period.
Sioux City on top by a goal.
Puck is in a scramble for. Gavin Gary with this one. Gary there for Booten. Booten out towards center. Here's Ozagani with this one at the blue line. Ozagani off the boards. Shot save. Victor rebound. Hit the post and covered up by Victor.
Time, 10:26 to play in the period.
That was close.
Tomko, Schultz, and Jeffress, Stenger, and D'Alessandro. Springer, Bloomer, Yelm.
Come on, Monet. Hey, what do you say? Let's go, Muskies.
Forward,
Here's Leyland with this one. Feeds it on over. Yelm with this one in the corner. Yelm back behind the net. Off the boards towards center. There's a shot off the side of the goal by Thorn. D'Alessandro with this one out towards center. Tomko up the left side. Tomko pass on across. Tip Jeffress down there into the corner. Pick down on that end as long as you can do that. Roll off, sends it back behind the net at Thorn. 9:48 left to go here in the second period. Puck sent off the boards and down ice. Jeffress back behind there for Smith. Smith off the boards towards center. Mason Jensen up the left side. Jensen, Pilgrim, pass on across, went nowhere. Shocker.
Nelson plays it. He gives it off to his D. Here's Lar. Spinning.
There we go. Sorry. Here's Luke Gary down low. Oh, just went wide.
9:13.
9:13 left to go here in this third. Did he say third period? I think I got confused by that. It's only in the second, people. Although we're in the second half of this hockey game, so there's that, I guess. Nelson drags it into the corner, although Gavin Gary. I mean, if he's got a lot of gas, then I mean, hey, I don't want to know about it, though. I'll tell you that much. Offsides. Dang it. That probably would have been a goal, too. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere in 1 minute.
Come on, man. You've been riding me all day. You're playing like Betty White out there. That's not what your girlfriend said.
Eat a Snickers. Better?
You're not you when you're hungry.
Snickers satisfies.
We love you, son. Jose la Tortuga. Hey, Christmas, man. Let's be the country they all want because they told them. They got a pepper ball.
Quizno's new Santa Fe Trio sub with smoky chipotle sauce. Fried chicken, roast beef, or smoked turkey. Quiznos.
Welcome back, everybody. 3-2, Sioux City in the lead, but Tri-City, they are not going down. I'll tell you that much. They just will not go away. Face-off will come to the right of Fickthorn. 8:41 left to go here in this second period. Face-off's won. There's a shot towards the net that just went wide. Booten, a little poke check. So did Gavin Carr down low in the corner. Taken back behind the net. Here's Gavin Carr. Oh, that one is up and out of play.
It's interesting because normally we see much bigger glass around behind the net, and
Yeah, and honestly, there's been way less whistles than I thought. Well, of course, there's been way less pucks that have gone up there. So I mean,
for the
yeah.
Sioux City on top, second period of play.
Somebody screwed up the face-off. Obviously, people are incensed by that, as they should. Face-off's won. Puck taken back behind the net. Schultz off the boards towards
behind the net.
Tomko back behind the net. Tomko sent off the boards towards center. Yeah, they keep the zone all right. That one's stopped by Nelson. We got extras afterwards. Tomko. And now Schultz joined the party. Couldn't tell who it was for Tri-City. LaPointe. It's like Sofakidis. Why the heck would you name your kid after a sofa? So stupid. I mean, geez Louise.
It's a terrific Tri-City Storm team. Won the Anderson Cup and
Ashton Doms and Adam Ubasek.
Really. Here's Tomko taking the draw for Sioux City. He tries to spin around to get that position. A quick shot attempt off the mark.
There we go.
Roll off, hands it across.
Roll off. Yeah, I just would like to roll off of him. Puck will roll back into the corner, back behind the net there for Fickthorn. Schultz with this one. Schultz in the corner. Take it back out in front. Shot save made there by Fickthorn. Rebound. Olsen sends it around the boards out towards center. Here's Tomko. Nice move. Spins around. A guy shot went wide. Oh, and he got tripped up as well. But nothing called, of course, because why would they call it? 7 minutes left to go here in this. Well, 7:25 left to go here in the second, I should say. Puck will roll down into the corner.
Now they'll work it in the right wing corner. Tri-City.
Jarvis with this one back behind the net. Lions back behind there for Kozak. Kozak at the blue line. Poked around.
Play it now over on the opposite side.
Schultz takes it back behind the net. Off the boards, Jeffers towards center.
Nelson wanted to play it, then quickly.
Well, Nelson should have played it. He would have ran right straight into Gavin Gary, though. So, O'Leary there in front. Yeah, wide from Botney and out of play. Wow.
Scoring zone. That was Botney taking.
That could have been something, that's for sure.
Play period 2. Musketeers on top. 3-2 on the RP Construction scoreboard. Here comes Jensen Pilgrim Smith again for Tri-City.
Face-off will come to the right of Nelson.
For a face-off to the right of Nelson.
Face-off's one. Puck will roll down into the corner. Here's O'Leary. Tapped out towards center. This should go for icing, and it will.
It's that time. hanging back
Barely, yeah, by inches, as Curtis said.
making sure it doesn't change direction or anything.
Yeah, I'll make sure he watches it.
Face off.
Who knows?
Kyle O'Leary, right-handed shot, will dig in. A face-off coming left of Nelson.
Face off will come to the left of. Oh, I forgot I had my rally towel. Should have given away rally towels along with cowbells. Another icing. It kind of rhymes too, actually.
Musketeers on top, 3-2. They led 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, and then 3-1. Now 3-2. Abel Martineau will come out. Abel, he's the best face-off guy for the Musketeers. Big body on it.
Face off will come to the right of Nelson. Martineau will take the draw with somebody. Martineau wins it though. Here's a shot went wide from Nelson. Rebound loose. Nets off its moorings because somebody got pushed into Nelson. That was Gavin Gary, and he is down. Oh my lord. Yeah, we've got extras. D'Alessandro going after somebody. Yeah, as he should. And then Noah Lapointe got taken down by the linesman. For some reason, they're sending just D'Alessandro. Yeah, he pushed Garv. Ooh! Like the butt end of Lapointe's stick went into Garv's head. That's vicious right there. That is so vicious.
Not more than seen. Referees are chatting.
I can't even imagine.
To his bench right now.
Yeah, he should.
How Gavin went down on the ice face first, but that's a question mark on that one.
No, we just saw on the replay. The butt end of Lapointe's stick got him in the head.
Tri-City players.
Challenge it. I would.
Sandro is coming out of the penalty box.
Oh my God, if he gets suspended.
Alessandro's out of the penalty box, and it's going to be a 2-minute minor. It looks like, at least now, on Lapointe.
Well, good. So time of the penalty would be 13:39 of period number 2. Second straight penalty.
So power play number 2 for the Musketeers.
All right, let's convert on it now. 0 for 1 on the power play so far. So, although we scored almost immediately once we got back to even strength. So here's Cam Springer, although there's a whole bunch of Muskies guys there. So kind of push him aside, I guess. Puck sent out towards center. Chuck it right back down. Might as well. Well, Sioux City didn't really have. This is their first time on the power play here. Tomko with this one, crossing the blue line. Tomko on over. Tomko, boy, a goal right now would be huge. Gould, oh, nicely done. Nice defense. Mason Jensen would have gotten free if that didn't happen. Here's Dyer in the corner. Dyer back behind the net, popped up into the air, off the boards towards center and down ice.
There with the puck.
Careful, geez Louise. Although it looks like Tri-City also Here's Lincoln Yelm. Pass across, went nowhere. That would have been shorthanded too. 2-on-2. Back the other way. Luke Gary towards the blue line for Luke Gary. Here's Olsen with this one. Derek Olsen feeds it on Luke Gary. Dropped it back. Ashton Schultz. Here's Schultz. On one of the curling circles. Shot just went a little wide. Here's O'Leary with this one. O'Leary out towards the blue line. Olsen on over to Luke Gary at the blue line. Luke. Pass across. Schultz's shot just went wide. Derek Olsen takes this one. Olsen. Garv battling for it. Well, at least good to see he's okay. Puck is set down ice. And that's it for the power play. Tri-City, they needed to kill that one too. Uh-oh. But here's Gavin Gary. Shot save made there by Nelson.
Take off.
Uh-oh, take it away. Shot save Olsen from Martineau. Woo! Might as well have scored.
Kept in for a second by the Musketeers, but Fry will have possession. Sioux City coming with
Uh-oh, puck's up for grabs here. Botney, shot, save Nelson. Rebound covered up by Nelson. Uh-oh. Prottle, or not Prottle, but Botney must have gotten a little handsy with Kozak. They're pushing each other. Well, no, why would they?
3-2, Sioux City on top on the RP Constructor scoreboard. Up, here's Stenger and D'Alessandro out there for the Musketeers. I think Jeffress is out there joining him. That looks like Tomko and Schultz.
Face-off will come to the left of Nelson.
Face-off coming just to the left of Nelson. Gave in relief of Prottle.
Oh, and he's done quite well, honestly. Let's see if we can pull up. Yeah, Nelson's gone 6 for 6 after Prottle went 10 for 13. So, I mean.
Face-off over to the
Face-off's one. Here's D'Alessandro with this one. D'Alessandro tipped out towards center. Uh-oh, 2-on-2. Doms and shot up high into the netting and out of play. And then he went hard into the boards.
Sound in this place makes everything seem so harder. 3:31 to play. Period number 2. Sioux City up by a goal. Game time tomorrow, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night, 6:30 Eastern time. Well, it'll be the afternoon in most of the country, actually. Mountain and Pacific. Although it was in the afternoon when we came on the air tonight. So, I mean, hey. Yeah, oh, they're switching up lines at this point. Tri-City, they have to. They got to find a way to win here. Face-off's one. Puck alone to the corner here for Dyer. Dyer sent down into the corner. Dyer there for D'Alessandro, sent off the boards. Into the hands, Tomko. Feeds it on. Oh, boy. Tomko. Pass out in front. Oh. Well, what happened, though? Why did they blow it? There is going to be a penalty. Although, sounds like it'll be on Sioux City. Which I hope not.
Stenger going for the Musketeers.
Oh, my God. 2 of them in the box.
Stenger goes off for the Musketeers.
Oh, Stenger does. Well, that's not too bad, but.
City's power play is at 13%. They struggled.
Dead last.
Sioux City's penalty kill is sitting at 75.5%. And a face-off on.
Yeah, they're just horrendous on special teams, really. Power play, I guess I should say. Here's Leyland. Shot got blocked there in front, but then now you got to clear it. So Leyland takes a shot, went wide. Doms with this one out towards the blue line. Another shot got blocked there in front. And that one's cleared.
Here because bearing down on it was Schultz. So now
that would have been, yeah, imagine that. The goaltender Nelson and Schultz. Ooh, that would have been fun and interesting, though, for sure. Ernawine feeds it on back to Luke Gary. Dishes it out towards center. Bodie Leyland is there. Leyland.
Heavy again around the boards.
Leyland sends it back behind the net. 2:20 left to go here in the second period. Just a little over a minute left to go on the power play. Pass across. Doms with this one. Doms Back behind the net. Oh, could not connect the pass, and it's down ice. Oh, good. 48 seconds left to go on the power play. 2 minutes left to go in the second period. Here's Ozagani up the left side. Ozagani drops it back. Well, maybe Ozagani now gets it on back there for Maddox Malmquist. Or that's the point. Mine's playing tricks on you here. The point. There we go. Connor Brown. That's who it is. Pass out front. Shot. Save me. Rebound. Stop. Oh, wait. No, it got stopped by Bickthorn and then went out of play.
But Jack is on the spot.
Ring, 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 ring. Yeah, imagine everybody with the cowbells if they had rally towels going.
Kill this thing and finish off the period.
Yeah, kill this thing off, finish out the period strong. You're gonna be good. HOTTOGO, as Chaperone once said. Face-offs one. Puck will be sent down into the corner.
Trying to stop any kind of seed pass because you got Brown on the left flank looking for the.
Here's a shot. Went wide. A Bickthorn rebound. Rolls back behind the net. Here's Tomko, shorthanded the other way. Although Stanger now comes out of the box. Oh, shot went wide. That was close. That was close.
Tri-City. Here's Brown.
Here's Connor Brown. Shot went wide. Good, good, good. 1 minute left to go here in the second period. Tomko out towards center. Who's got it? Okay, puck will roll down into the corner. There we go. Yeah, camera work not too great, but that's okay. Off the boards towards center.
Played right back in. D'Alessandro after it.
D'Alessandro down low. Now it went just wide. Another shot cleared back in. 33 seconds left to go here in the second period. Pass out there in front. Still can't make the shot. They jam away at it down low. Pass into the hands of Booten. Booten up the right side. He just dumps it right back in. Nelson. Uh-oh. Nelson. Puck just kind of squirted down into wherever it wanted to go. The shot just went wide. 5 seconds left to go here in this one. Jensen behind the net. And that is out of play with 1.2.
Face-off coming in the Tri-City Storm zone with 1.2 seconds left. You really could pull Bickthorn for an extra attacker here.
You know what? Might as well. I mean, I don't think that's gonna hurt anything.
Get a shot off on that. But looking to take a one-timer is Olsen on top of the circle. Schultz will take the draw.
Olsen and Gould are out there too as well. Then they've added half a second back on. So it's at 1.7. Face-offs one. Yeah, forget it. That'll do it for 2 periods of play. We'll take a break. We'll be right back in 4 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
So I'm having this dream. See, it's never after me. They can't get to me. So they get yeah, they're a black bitch.
Bacon, tasty bacon. Bacon? Voila. I say, is that bacon? Who wants a bacon square? Me! I get it myself, but I don't have sons! No, it's bacon! I love bacon, I love bacon, Bacon strips, made with real bacon. There's no time like begging time. When I grow up, I want to file all day. I want to claw my way up to middle management. Be replaced on a whim. I want to have a brown nose. I want to be a yes man. Yes woman.
Yes, sir. Coming, sir.
Anything for a raise, sir. When I grow up, I want to be underappreciated.
Be paid less for doing the same job. I want sunshine blowing up my dress.
What's in the bag? Lunch. Big Mac, fries. Play you for it. You're a team for my Big Mac. First one to miss, what does the winner eat? No, don't. Hey. Off the floor, off the scoreboard, off the bang board, no rim. Take a raffle. Off the floor, nothing but the wall, nothing but it.
What you want is that you can and the dollars will pay.
Off the stairway, over the river, off the billboard, through the window, off the wall, nothing but that.
Well, if it were you hanging up on this wall, if it were you in that sandwich, you would.
I'm in a timeout because apparently riding the dog like it's a small horse is frowned upon in this establishment. Luckily, though, I seal this bad boy underneath my blanket just so I can get on E-Trade, check my investment portfolio, research stocks, and set conditional orders. Wait, why are you taking? Oh, I see. Hey, Max, would it kill you to throw a guy a warning bark? You know, I wanted a bird.
E-Trade, investing unleashed.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, it is now time for the second period intermission. Tri-City over my dead body if they've got the lead. Sioux City with a 3-2 lead right now. So let's take a look at the highlights from that period. Well, it started out just 40 seconds in. Cam Springer scored from Lincoln Young and Luka Roloff. That made it a 2-1 game. Then at the 6:03 mark, Gavin Geary scored from Ashton Schultz. That made it a 3-1 game. Then at the 6:29 mark, Noah LaPointe and Derek Olson each went off 2 minutes for roughing. Then at 8:45, Bodie Leyland scored from Adam Udusek and Ashton Dons. That made it a 3-2 game. Then at 13:39, Noah LaPointe went in 2 minutes for roughing. 16:45, Mason Stenger went in 2 minutes for slashing. Let's take a look at some scores from across the country. Right now, Madison leads Green Bay 2-1. At the end of two, tied up at 2, Muskegon's at Cedar Rapids. And then, of course, our Sioux City with a 3-2 lead. And then Lincoln leads Des Moines 5-2 at the end of 2 periods of play. MLB scores from across the country. Top of the 9th inning right now, the Giants lead the Orioles 6-1. Braves lead the Guardians 11-5 in the top of the 9th inning. Blue Jays lead the Twins 9-4, bottom of the 8th. Middle of the 7th, I should say, tied up at 3. The Nats are at the Brewers. Bottom of the 5th, tied up at 2. The Red Sox are at the Cardinals. Just getting started, bottom of the 1st. The Rockies are at the Padres, tied up at 0. Also, bottom of the 1st inning, the Astros are at the Mariners, tied up at 0. But coming up shortly in about 20 minutes, the Rangers are at the Dodgers. Pirates beat the Cubs 2-0. Diamondbacks beat the Phillies 5-4. Tigers beat the Marlins 2-0. Angels beat the Reds 10-2. A's beat the Mets 4-0. Rays beat the Yankees 5-3. Royals beat the White Sox 2-0. NBA scores right now: the Knicks lead the Raptors 107-93 with 150 left to go in the fourth quarter. Bucks lead the Nets 99-87 with 10:38 left to go in the fourth quarter. Magic lead the Bulls 97-74 with 46.9 seconds left to go in the third. Spurs lead the Mavericks 106-93 with 31 seconds left to go in the third. Right now, Denver leads Oklahoma City 45-41 with 6:09 left to go in the second quarter. Jazz lead the Grizzlies 16-15 with 6:01 left to go in the first. Rockets lead the Timberwolves 14-12 with 6:58 left to go in the first quarter. Coming up shortly at 10, the Warriors are at the Kings, and then at 10:30 Eastern Time. Let's see here. It'll be Suns at Lakers. There we go. Pistons beat the Hornets earlier tonight, 118-100. Heat beat the Wizards 140-117. The Hawks beat the Cavaliers 124-102. The 76ers beat the Pacers 105-94, and then the Celtics beat the Pelicans 118 And then UFL scores right now: 13:25 left to go in the third quarter. The Kings lead the Storm 12-10. The Kings leading the Storm. Just imagine that. It could be the Well, it is the Muskies leading the Storm right now. I mean, we're not playing bad hockey. It's just, we need to keep the lead. I think that's the most of our worries right now, is keeping this lead, because you know what happens if we don't. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not a good thing, as you know. Doesn't feel good, if that makes sense. Let's see, what else do we got going on? Well, tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, will be on the air for that, and then Game 3, if necessary. Well, actually, we won't be on the air until 7 o'clock on Sunday night, because I've got work. So, yeah. Something happened. Something happened in the Des Moines game. Removing a player's helmet is supposed to be a penalty, correct? Oh, God. So it happened against Lincoln. We know that. And, of course, some twat from Lincoln had to respond with that. So there you go. The league will review it, and the offender should get a game of suspension. Well, whoever that was, hopefully you do get suspended for being an idiot. So not necessarily for removing your player's helmet, just for being an idiot. I mean, although that's Lincoln for you, all right. So there you go. And then round 2, if we do move on, which I think if we play tonight, if we play tomorrow night as we did tonight, and we keep it up, then we should be okay. And what will happen is that round 2 will be, we'll be away to start, and it'll be next Friday and Sunday in Fargo. So Friday, once again, will be on 7:30 Eastern Time, and then Sunday afternoon, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So yeah, make that little note in your head. And then the next week, it'll also be Friday, Sunday, because Bandits are home Saturday night. In fact, they're home for like the next 4 weeks straight after this week, which, don't even ask me how that happened, but so yeah, that's what's going on. And then I'm not sure if it'll be a Tuesday night or a Wednesday night when Game 5 is played, if necessary. I mean, there's a chance we could go 5, but we'll probably only need 4. At least, God willing, we'll only need 4. But who knows? We'll just have to see what happens. Gosh, we still got a little bit until the intermission. Yeah, I wonder who that was who removed some guy's helmet from Des Moines. That would be interesting to see. Oh, let's see what else we have going on here on RVN this next week. Well, I guess we haven't really even figured out what next week's going to be like. We probably won't have anything until Friday, that Musketeers playoff game, if we do have anything. Now there is the possibility that Sioux City could get knocked out, obviously, which hopefully will not happen. But if it does happen, then we'll be on Saturday night and maybe Sunday. Don't quote me on that, but or maybe we might still be on the air Friday night. Oh no, because the plans will be on Amazon Prime, so we wouldn't be able to. So we'll be on next Saturday and Sunday for sure with playoff action. In fact, we might actually pull double. Well, no, because we got the Bandits. See, this is where the scheduling gets a little tricky here. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, I guess. Anyway, we'll take a break. When we come back, third period. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, represent the lollipop, yeah, lollipop.
Bob here. What happened to our voices? Not good. Package for the Lollipop Guild. Sign for that. What you got here?
There.
The Redilbert fees are over the rain. You can get it at places other shipping companies can only imagine.
Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, available at Walgreens. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, available at Walgreens. New from the makers of Head On, introducing Activon. Arthritis pain? Activon. Apply directly where it hurts. Activon Arthritis, available at Walgreens.
Do you know the secret to a happy home in these modern times? It's a housewife who's in control of the finances.
Actually, any wife, husband, or human person can use Progressive's Name Your Price tool to take control of their budget.
And while the men do the hard work of making money, she can get all the car insurance options her little heart desires.
Or the women might do the hard work of making money.
Women don't have jobs.
Is this guy for real?
Modernizing car insurance.
That's enough out of you. The Name Your Price tool, only from Progressive.
Where is your husband?
I see a little silhouette of a can. They're just prostitutes, anybody knows that. Easy come, easy go, really get the juice. Hello! I'm Russell Oliver, and I buy your used jewelry. If you have gold rings, gold earrings, I'll give you cash. If you have diamonds, bring them to me. I'll give you cash. I love gold. Bring me your old gold, and I'll give you cash. Because I'm the cash man. I'll give you money for your gold. Oh, yeah. Yes, I'm the cash man. I'll give you money for your gold. Got him right here, combustible, and I can't wait to finally explode. The big, big bang, the reason I'm alive, with all the stars align, beautiful inside. The big bang, big, big, big bang. Whoa.
Welcome back, everybody. Third period here coming up. Then I call them Lincoln. Sioux City with
Scores. Boot, Gavin
a
Garrett.
3-2 lead. Sioux City got to play good defense, and scoring a couple more wouldn't hurt either.
Didn't feel like he had it. Was pulling Michael Prottle, who's I've seen him many times. He's a terrific goaltender. Owen Nelson's doing a great job. He's the young backup.
Well, if Prottle was good, he wouldn't have let in 3 goals. I'm sorry, but that's just crazy.
Number 3. Crowd is crazy at the IBP.
As they should be. Yeah, there they are. Ring, 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 ring. Ring, 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 ring. I'm just doing the best I can, okay?
Side bloomers.
Ring this.
Is Nelson. Here we go. 20 minutes on the clock.
Here we go. We're off and underway in the Sioux. Face-offs one. Here's Gavin Carr with this one. Carr sent off the boards and down ice. Well, we got it on the right side of the ice, so there's a start. Springer off the boards down into the corner. Picked up by Carr behind the net. Oh, pass out in front. It's loose. And covered up by Thorn.
Whistle, you keep churning and churning, and hopefully you look and see, get a piece of it somehow. So here we go. Oh, no. Sioux City switching.
Already? It's only 20-something seconds. Well, I don't know. Switch all you want, Coach Kirchner. I don't care.
For try. We're only 22 seconds in.
22 seconds. So there you go. Face-offs one. Puck will roll off the boards into the corner.
Clean boards. They'll play it over opposite side, pitching down.
Lions is there. Off the boards, roll off. Picked up. There's a shot. Save made. Rebound. Loose in front. 2 big stops by Thorn. Puck will be sent down ice. Yeah, Tri-City out. Shot save. Rebound. Dragged into the corner. Rebound. Sent line. Oh. Tri-City, they are just en fuego to get things started out here.
Sioux City coming up the ice, looking to work it forward.
Puck popped up into the air. It probably hit the ceiling if I had to guess, but Pilgrim down lower for sure. Okay, what number is Smith? There's no Smith. Oh, Brecken Smith. There you go. Number 39. 3-on-3. O'Leary. Offside. Please. Please. Offsides my ass. Jeez. I'll show you offsides.
Here is Garv, O'Leary, and Botney.
Garv, O'Leary, and Botney out there. Whoopee.
Round, one.
Face-offs what Gavin Gary takes up. Down ice. Excuse him. Nelson is there. Popped back behind the net. Brown sent on a cross. What can Brown do for you? Shot went up into the netting and out of play. That's what Brown can do for you. And there went my gavel.
Every shot, every
shift, every shot, every bot shot.
Here we go, dig in. Lindsay on one side and Brown on the other. Picks off one by Try from the blue line. Shoots off the mark, goes off the board.
Shot went wide off the boards, out towards center, taking their Sulfakitas
Forward.
off the
Into
boards. It
Musketeers
rolls
up
down into the corner. That should go for icing, but it won't, because why wouldn't it? Tri-City already 5 shots to start this third period. And we're only 2 minutes into this baby.
looking in. They'll spin it around the
Puck
board.
sent back behind the net. Taken there by Garv. Towards center. O'Leary down into the corner, back behind the net.
Number 3, Musketeers up by a
Here's Leyland. Out towards center. Not careful. Jeez Louise. Leyland. There, Ubusek. There's shot save made by Pickthorn. Out towards center. Oh, now it blocked towards center. Uh-oh, we could have a 2-on-1 here. Booten. Shot saved by Nelson. That was close. Very close. Here's Leyland taking a shot. Went wide back behind the net of Pickthorn. Daniil Booten towards center there for Christian Lyons up the right side. Lyons down low. Nelson plays it back behind the net. Martineau with this one into the corner. Martineau out towards the blue line. Lyons shot. Blocked there in front. Rebound. And it's sent out towards center. 2-on-2 back the other way too as well. That could have made things interesting. Jarvis dumps it back behind the net.
scoreboard. Musketeers on the breakout. They'll take their time.
Take their time, great.
Schultz carries it forward to Trey Jeffress.
Jeffress with this one up the right side. Jeffress and a scramble for it's loose. Tomko off the boards there for Olsen. Now Gould spun around. Gould out to Olsen. Olsen down low. Jeffress with this one. Odd angled shot. Stopped there by Nelson. 3:53 into this one. Into this third.
Get fresh legs out there for the Musketeers. It's going to be Garv, O'Leary, and Oliski for the Musketeers. Olsen and Gould still out there.
Face off will come to the right of Nelson. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Gary's shot went wide. Ooh, baby. Sun off the boards towards center. Gavin Gary picks this one up. Gary dumps it down into the corner. Nelson. Now there's Gavin Gary. Gary. And a scramble for Pilgrim. Gavin Gary with this one down into the corner. Taken back there. LaPointe, I guess. LaPointe out towards center onwards. It rolls. Uh-oh. Judson pass it through. Shot scores. Boy, that puck just bounced so weird off the boards. And that happens.
Up from a sliding pass.
Just like that, we're tied up at 3.
Speed of that time. And for Smith, that's his 15th goal of the season.
Oh, and he was way out of his net, too.
4:29, and we have a brand new hockey game.
So Brecken Smith, that's only his 15th goal on the year, so that's not. Although that's what, third on the team now, so. Mason Jensen and Carson Pilgrim on the assists.
3.
Oh, this is just lovely. So we could be going long into the night tonight. Although Tri-City, they've had a great start to this third period, so. Shot 7-2 in favor of Tri-City. Pass across, shot got blocked there in front. Rebound Martineau in the corner. As long as we do not give them the lead, that's all that matters.
And in the right wing corner it goes. Leyland couldn't keep
Well,
it.
you got to kill it. Leyland out towards center. Leyland towards center. Doms towards the blue line. Taken in the corner. That's Derek Olson. Olson drops it back. Sent off the boards. This will roll down into the corner. Nelson feeds it around the corner there. Jensen is there in a scramble for. Luke Gary now for Schultz. Schultz has sweat line. Baby. Jarvis crossing the center. Jarvis feeds it on over. Pass across. It rolls down into the corner. Here's Luke Gary, 2-on-2. Luke Gary, I think that's Schultz on a cross, but either way, he lost it off his stick, so it rolls down ice.
For a second, yeah, he still does. Here's Dyer.
Dyer there for Luke Gary. Back for Dyer. Shot. Save me. Well, I don't think he got much of a shot off. Kind of fanned on it, but.
Here is Larb.
Luke Gary with this one. Luke out towards center. Gould with this one. Luke Gary sends it in back behind the net. Up towards center. Jarvis whacked down Tomko. Picked up there Derek Olson behind the net. There's Shane Gould. Gould just kind of stands there. Gould towards center. Gould, long toss up the left side. That one picked off Sofakidis. Yelm with this one. Yelm sends it down into the corner. Yelm. It's so gross. Oh, Brock Stevenson with this one. Stevenson sends it down low into the corner there. Tomko. Yeah, forget I said that, please.
Long pass play trying to get through the neutral. Yelm has the puck. Drags it
Yelm,
around.
a shot stopped there by Fickthorn. Into the corner. Tip Tomko. There's Stanger up the left side. Stanger in, takes a shot. Save made there by Nelson. Uh-oh. Careful. Rolls down into the corner. D'Alessandro with this one. D'Alessandro in the corner. 12:24 left to go here in this third. Puck's in a scramble for out towards center. O'Leary with this one. O'Leary. Boy, puck taken away from him. Now O'Leary down low in the corner there. Taken out towards center. Here's Leyland on across. There's a shot. Save made there by Fickthorn. I don't know if he stopped it or what, but there's another shot. Save made. Rebound loose in front. And finally, oh, I thought it was covered up by Fickthorn. Well, it's cleared down ice nonetheless.
No icing.
Well, I think next score wins this game. I'm getting that feeling. Boy, we have not had a whistle in about 3 minutes. Probably even more than that. It's funny how those things work, don't they? Poirier off the boards. Finally. Oh, we'll take a break. We'll be back in a minute. Don't go anywhere.
The day we celebrate the first glorious anniversary of the information purification all history, a garden of God, where each one may be secure from the pests of a confident is more powerful weapon than any speech or army of earth. We are one people, one will, one resolve, one cause. Our eyes shall talk themselves to death, and we will with their own courage. We shall fail. On January 24th, Apple Computer will introduce Macintosh. And you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984.
Welcome back, everybody. 11 and a half left to go here in this third period. Tri-City and Sioux City tied up at 3 apiece. Like I told you earlier, I think the next score wins the game. We hope It's Sioux City.
Someone scores. Dyer taking the draw for the Musketeers, and maybe Brown on the other side. Martin and Boone. Cool.
Yo, you can take me back to go. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. Oh, wait, now we got to fall. Well, at least Tri-City screwed it up. Face-offs one. Here's Dyer with this one. Feeds it on over to Derek Olson. He'll dump it back behind the net of Nelson. Here's Dyer now for Martineau and a scramble for.
Defense is really good.
Well, this third period. Uh-oh, that one's batted down. Martineau. Oh, and he got hit. Nothing called. Good Lord. Why would they call it? That one hit the ceiling and out of play.
We have a face-off in the Tri-City Storm Zone. 11:03 left in period number 3. We are tied. 3 apiece. The RP Constructors scoreboard.
Oh, Black Betty, family. Whoa, Black Betty, family. And then, of course, I'll be at work, so I can't be there. Face-offs one. Puck will roll down into the corner, rolls all the way down ice, and that's an icing. I was going to say, call it.
Ozagani.
Busick.
Any changes on that? As Jarvis. Here's the face-off.
And I bet you got sunshine in my bed. Or it goes something like that. Shot, save, made Nelson rebound and out of play. All these stoppages, my goodness. Now say, Monet, Monet. Hey, hey, what do you say? Let's go, Muskies. Come on, Monet. Let's go, Muskie. Toss and turn and feel alright. Yeah, feel alright. I said, yeah. Face-offs one. Here's a shot. Got blocked there in front. Rebound. Jeffress just went wide. Puck will roll down into the corner. Batted away. Tomko. Here's Carr with this one. Carr. Schultz. At center. In a scramble for.
City has it. They'll come across.
Don't let him have the puck. Oh, that's up high and out of play, at least.
10:26 left in regulation. Sioux City 3, Tri-City 3. Alessandro Stenger out there. You got Garb and O'Leary for the Musketeers. You're going to go Brown with Ozagani this time.
Face-off will come to the right of Jack Fickthorne. Face-offs one. Puck will be sent down into the corner. There's a shot. Got blocked. Just went wide. Stanger with this one in the corner. Stanger up the left side. Luke Gary batted around. Tri-City trying to get it. And now here's Gavin Gary up the left side. Gary pass on over across. Could not make a connection. And now it's 2-on-2 the other way. There's a pass back behind the net. Oh, we got a penalty coming up. On try, I hope.
The Musketeers.
What?
And a power play coming up.
Why?
For the Tries. I thought it was a decent stick. Apparently, they called it a slash. And time of the penalty, 10 minutes and 5
First, be a bitch.
The contest.
That is my motto.
0 for 1.
Well, who's going to the bot? Well, we got media timeout, so we'll take a break. We'll be right back in a minute. Don't go anywhere.
Not the journey. Every journey ends, but we go on. It turns and we turn with it. Plans disappear. Dreams take over. Where I go, Switch. Chanel number 5. Inevitable.
Whopper, Whopper, Whopper.
Come on.
Whopper, Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill Cake. It's with perfect toppers. I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup. It's okay if I don't want the impossible or bacon. Whopper, any Whopper, my way. Season the bake. Way.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, we're going to continue on here. I hope to God. I really do. Are we still on? Okay, well, we're still on, so that's a good sign. But Sioux City's going to have to do some penalty killing, although luckily enough, Tri-City's got the worst power play in the league during the regular season. So let's use that.
They want to push it the other way. If you can transition and you can find space, you can get a scoring opportunity. Right now, they'll have scoring opportunities just because they're on the man advantage. Still working on the strap. There we go. Let's see. They're still working on it. Got to make sure those pads are strapped up. I believe that's kind of a good thing.
Something, well, Victor's having a wardrobe malfunction right now, from what it sounds like.
Might have just sliced the strap with his goalie skate.
Well, or maybe, hopefully that kills any momentum Tri-City had going into this period for the first half. Because Tri-City, they've had a pretty good start to this third period. So hopefully that kind of kills it.
3 goals for Tri. And Owen Nelson, the future of Tri-City, came in really.
Future of Tri-City. Okay, Curtis. That's a bold statement if I do say so myself, Curtis, but
packed around the glass on both sides. Behind each goaltender, there is people up on the glass, and then they have is risers behind the.
well, yeah, so that we could sit down so we can't, Yeah.
Fixed up. There we go.
I'm waving my cowbell. All righty, here we go. Face-off's won. Stuck in the circle. Here's Leyland towards the blue line. Leyland pass across. Shot save made there by Fickthorn. Rebound will roll into the corner. Muskie's got to get a clear here. And they might have a shorthanded 2-on-1. Luke Gary up the right side. Oh, but got the puck taken away from him there from Schultz. Oh, that would have been a great goal, too. We could have taken that.
They'll double A drop it. They'll bring it forward with Pilgrim.
Pilgrim.
Some speed is Doms.
Doms back behind the net. Doms. Leyland sends it down into the corner. Out in front. Pass across. Shot. Got blocked. Rebound. Jeffress. Uh-oh. Now here's Jeffress. He's good at these shorthandeds. Jeffress shot. Save by Nelson. That was close. Jeffress leads the league at 4 shorthanded goals, although I think he's tied either way. That would have been really nice. 50 seconds left to go here on the power play.
Bloomer. Drop pass.
Hey, this is exciting. Oh, yeah, nicely defended for sure. Out towards center.
Point drags it all the way back.
Skowronski's.
Yeah, Sioux City pokes
Oh, pokes away. Tomko.
it. Tri-City gets
Well, Tri-City guy lost their stick. Tomko probably would have had a break had that stick not been there, but golly.
17 seconds left.
Puck will roll down in the corner in a scramble for. Out towards the blue line. LaPointe spins around the boards down into the corner. 9 seconds left to go here on the power play. Uh-oh. Are we going to have another penalty? Oh, thank goodness.
Penalty.
Kill that off. This has been a good penalty kill for Sioux City, so that's good. Woo!
Here we go. Music.
Boy, this is going to be something, that's for sure. Face-off's won. Oh, puck will roll out towards the blue line. Takes a shot, just went wide. We're back at full strength. Garv out towards center. Here's O'Leary. Taken away, though. Oh, here's Yelm. Yelm in the circle. Shot out in front. Stopped by Fickthorn.
All right, here we go. The playoffs all season long is about picking up points, but the playoffs are only about picking up wins.
Best freaking night of my life.
Overtime, you don't get any bonus. No shootouts.
Face-off will come to the right of Fickthorn. Face-off's won. Puck will roll back behind the net. Here's Stanger with this one. Stanger off the boards towards center. Botnay pushes one in. Nelson leaves it there.
Long reach to Brown. He'll nudge it into the musket.
Nelson out towards center. That'll roll back behind the net. Stanger's there. Careful. Pass out in front just went wide. Thank goodness. Yeah, they will.
Trying to dish to trade Jeffress.
Jeffress out towards center. Picked up Stangers. They're all tied up there. My goodness. Stoltz on back. Alessandro shot was stopped there by Nelson. Out towards center. Here comes Tri-City back the other way, although he runs into a glob of Sioux City guys. Here's Schultz with this one off the boards. Luke Gary up the left side. Shot went up high into the netting and out of play. 6:38 left to go here in this third.
Tied at 3 apiece on the RP Construction scoreboard.
This is craziness, that's for sure. 3-3. If the score is still tied, we'll go to overtime, of course. But it's a full score in overtime, so that means we'll have like an intermission. So face-off's won. It rolls all the way down ice. Now in the NHL, the intermission's shorter, but I think it's still the same here in the USHL. So there's that.
Wants to vacate. Nope, they're gonna reverse.
No, they won't. Puck set off the boards. Here's Tomko with this one. At the blue line, Bodie Leyland has this one. Leyland up the right side there for Booten. Into the corner. Dyer with this one. Off the boards towards center. Yelm with this one up the right side. Yelm in the circle. Poirier is there. Poirier off the boards towards center. Here's Daniil Booten crossing center. Booten back for Tomko. Here's Tomko. Takes a shot, got blocked there in front. Rebound off the boards towards center. That's Stanger. Stanger dumps it back behind the net. 5:42 left to go here in this third period. We're tied up at 3. Like I said, I think the next goal is going to win this one. So it's looking like that'll be the case.
The other way now, Tri-City banks it right back.
Off the glass, of course. Let's play pinball. Why not?
they'll look to break out on the left wing side, curling back down the middle.
My goodness.
Sioux City takes it away.
Poked away. Jeffress crossing the blue line. Jeffress feeds it on over Stenger's there. Stenger down low in the corner. Schultz is there. 5 minutes left to go here. Shoot, then I did that. Wow. At least it didn't click away from anything. Whoa, shoot. Hang on. There we go. 4:46 left to go. This is nerve-wracking as I'll get out.
I think we ended at like 1:30 in the morning.
In Sioux Falls. Yeah, it was late, all right.
Musketeers.
4:24 left to go here in this third. Vatne takes this one now. Olsen into the corner. In fact, I was doing research. Tri-City has never been a part of a game that's gone past the first overtime. Garvin front shot into the netting and out of play. With 4:10 left to go here. This is intense. Whoops.
And I tell you, pretty good matchup right now.
Yeah, it is. Sioux City, they've gotten back on track here in the last half of this period, which is good, but a goal would be nice. Face-offs won. You can get it late. I mean, we're known for our late game heroics at this point, so I mean, hell. Shot saved by Nelson. That was close. I'm trying to like cover it up because it shows the game center on right underneath where the stream is, and it shows like when the clock stops and keeps going. So like, I don't want to know. Okay. Face off will come to the right of Nelson. Taking the draw will be Tomko. I think that's Tomko. Somebody else. Face offs one. Tomko takes a shot, just went wide. And that one out of play. My goodness. Now we're getting whistle galore here.
Off the bench, here comes Jeffress, Barb, and Schultz. Olsen.
Boy, if we could score here and then get an empty netter, that would be really nice.
As a defenseman in points. I think he's got 1 point tonight. We'll have to see him have another or two.
Yeah, well, he got a point on the first goal. He got an assist on it. Face-offs, one puck will roll into the corner. It's loose. Picked up Schultz with it. Schultz out towards center. He's down into the corner. Gould with this one, back behind the net. Derek Olsen with this one. Puck sent into the corner and out towards center ice. Rolls back behind the net. There is Nelson. Nelson spins around the boards. Luke Gary with this one.
Left in regulation. Here comes
The right side. Here's Judson. Takes a shot. Got blocked there in front. Rebound loose. Ooh, it rolls back behind the net there for Gavin Gary. Boy, 3:10 left to go here in this third period. This is anybody's game right now. Like I said, next goal, I think, wins this game. Shot got stopped there by Nelson. 3:01 left to go.
Got to glue it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Out there with Smith. Face off coming left.
Face-offs one. Puck will roll into the corner. Back behind the net. Tri-City takes control of this one. Oh, baby. Here's Brown with this one. Brown takes a shot. Saved by Vic Thorne.
For a face off to his left side. Boy, next goal is a big monster one right now with 2:48 to play in
Like I said, I think next goal wins the game. Well, the team who scores it wins. That's what I mean when I say that. just for your information.
The other face-off coming just to the left of Victor.
Face-offs one. Puck will roll down into the corner. Oh my goodness. D'Alessandro with this one off the boards. Oh, down ice. Nelson covers it up. So we've got another whistle.
Face-off. Face-off wins so
Wow.
important.
Wow, wow, wow. This is intense. This really honestly is.
So Dyer, Martinu, Olsen Gold.
Tomko will take the draw.
Here we go.
If I can't tell who, but shots are even at 30 apiece here. Face-offs one. Puck will roll back behind the net. It rolls off the boards and out towards center. Whacked back in. Oh, there's a bunch of Muskies guys there. Uh-oh, taken away. Here's, I don't even know who that is. It's 91. There's no 901. Miniman. I don't see anybody with that name. 8 up, I guess. Here's Dyer with this one. Dyer. Sent off the boards and down ice. Minimum. Who is that?
Trey Jeffress intercepts.
That's some new guy on the roster, which could be Sean Save Nelson. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Baby. Da 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 da. Stanger with this one. Stanger. On back. Schultz will ball the pass out towards center. But right off the bench, I couldn't tell who that was from Sioux City, but it rolls off the boards and down into the corner. Minute 37 left to go here in this one. Here's Luke Gehry with this one. Jeffress back to Schultz. Here's Stanger shot. Save Nelson. It rolls into the corner. Oh my goodness. Minute 27 left to go. Wrap around, try in front. Jeffress. Puck is loose. And Tri-City comes up with it. Bloomer batted down. Here's Luke Gehry with this one. Luke. Shot. Save. Nelson. Rebound dragged into the corner. A minute 8 left to go here in this third period. Luke Gehry with this one. Luke Gehry into the circle. Feeds it back behind the net of Nelson. 1 minute left to go here in regulation. Oh, shoot. Jeffress down into the corner. Martinu out towards the blue line. Here's a shot. Went wide and Nelson rebound. No, it's behind the net. It's up for grabs. 44 seconds left to go here in this one. In this third period, I should say. Here's O'Leary in the corner. O'Leary, now Gavin Gehry. 35 seconds left to go. Oh, out towards center. One more chance for Tri-City, maybe. Sent off the boards back behind the net. 26 seconds left to go here in regulation. We might be heading for overtime here. Nelson, back behind the net. Down to 12. Tri-City, that's LaPointe. Feeds it back behind the net. 6 seconds left to go. One more rush up the ice. Can we get there? If we can hurry. A shot. Save Nelson. Rebound. Oh, just went wide and out of play. And we are going to overtime. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Overtime hockey in Sioux City at the IBPI Center. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Intermission right after this. Don't go anywhere. Woo!
Ever since people started recording information, there's been a need to duplicate it.
Very nice work, Brother Dominic. Thank you. Very nice. Now, I would like 500 more sets.
Brother Dominic, how are you?
You do a big job for me.
The Xerox 9200 duplicating system, unlike anything we've ever made, feeds and cycles originals. As a computerized program that controls the entire system, can duplicate, reduce, and assemble a virtually limitless number of complete sets, and does it all at an incredible 2 pages per second.
For your sets, Father. 500 sets you asked for. It's a miracle.
Get ready for the biggest music talent search in history. Some are bound for glory. Others won't be so lucky. That was terrible. No, I mean awful. I thought he took it quite well. This is the one of it. Only one winner, and your vote decides who it is. American Idol: The Search for a Superstar. A new series Tuesday, June 11th on Fox.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order fresh right in front of you. And let me tell you, watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, impatience, baby-like wonder, indecisive, anticipatory chewing, nervous pacing, happy claps, and finally, jealousy. Because that's this guy's sub. I should order one. Good idea. Slice right in front of you. The Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
On January 25th, Apple Computer will announce the Macintosh Office. You can look into it, or you can go on with business as usual.
Pop was supposed to be here 3 days ago. You heard that? 12,000 screaming people that are going to tear me apart. Goodbye.
Important package? Next time, send it FedEx and be absolutely sure. Switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? Does a former drill sergeant make a terrible therapist?
Why, yellow makes me sad, I think. That's interesting. You know what makes me sad?
You do! Maybe we should chug on over to Mamby-Pamby Land, where maybe we can find some self-confidence for you, you jackwagon!
Thank you. Hi, baby.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Welcome back, everybody, to the overtime intermission report. Well, let's recap that third period because holy smokes. Well, 4:29 mark, Brecken Smith tied it up to Mason Jensen and Carson Pilgrim. That made it a 3-3 game. 10:05 mark, Kyle O'Leary went in 2 minutes for slashing shots that period. 14 apiece. So Tri-City at 32 and Sioux City with 33. And that is our score heading into overtime. This will be the first playoff overtime game for both these teams in 2 years. Last time for Tri-City was back on April 16th of 24 versus Sioux Falls. They won it 3-2. And then for Sioux City, we got to go all the way back, to April 22nd of 24. That was a 3-2 victory versus Lincoln. So both these times, for both of these teams, the last time they went to overtime in the postseason, they've won. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. Words, Ron, words. So it'll be interesting to see how that one goes. Finals from across the country. Madison beat Green Bay 2-1. That was kind of a shocker for sure. And then Muskegon beat Cedar Rapids 3-2, and 1 minute left to go in the third period. Lincoln with a 7-3 lead over Des Moines. So it looks like we're gonna have game 3 tomorrow night of that series. MLB scores from across the country. Right now, bottom of the 8th inning, St. Louis leads Boston 3-2. Middle of the fifth, tied up at 0. The Rockies are at the Padres. Bottom of the third, tied up at 3. The Astros are at the Mariners. Top of the third, the Dodgers lead the Rangers 1-0. Pirates beat the Cubs 2-0. Diamondbacks beat the Phillies 5-4. Tigers beat the Marlins 2-0. Angels beat the Reds 10-2. Blue Jays beat the Twins 10-4. A's beat the Mets 4-0. Rays beat the Yankees 5-3. Giants beat the Orioles 6-3. Braves beat the Guardians 11-5, and then the Royals beat the White Sox 2-0. And then the Nationals beat the Brewers by a score of 7-3. NBA scores from across the country here tonight. Right now, at the end of 3 quarters, Denver leads Oklahoma City 90-85. Jazz lead the Grizzlies 74-52 at the half. Rockets lead the Timberwolves 73-69 at the half. Kings lead the Warriors 34-31 with 9:52 left to go in the second quarter. Trailblazers lead the Clippers 39-26 with 9:52 left to go in the second quarter. 7:46 left to go in the first quarter. The Lakers lead the Suns 15-10. The Pistons beat the Hornets 118-100 earlier tonight. The Heat beat the Wizards 140-117. The Hawks beat the Cavaliers 124-102. The 76ers beat the Pacers 105-94. Knicks beat the Raptors 112-95. Celtics beat the Pelicans 144-118. Magic beat the Bulls 127-103. The Spurs beat the Mavericks 139-120. And then the Bucks beat the Nets 125-108. UFL scores here. Right now, 10:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. The Storm lead the Kings 27-20. So that's it in terms of scores. We have something I was going to do earlier tonight, but I've completely forgotten to. Today in Musketeers playoff history, and we go back to April 10th, 2005. First round versus Lincoln. Sioux City had a 2-0 series lead over Lincoln coming into game 4, or 2-1 series lead, I should say, coming into the game in Sioux City tonight. We'll just say tonight was, 21 years ago. Lincoln started out strong, but Sioux City came roaring back in terms of goals. In fact, it was 3-2 at the end of one period of play. And then Lincoln came out heavy in the second. In fact, the score was tied up at 5 going into the second intermission, and then Sioux City got 2 of them quick within the first 6 minutes. And that was all she wrote in that one. 7-5 was the final score. When you take a look at the stat sheet from that game, Corey Elkins with 2 goals, Justin Bostrom, a goal and an assist, 2 assists for Josh Myers, 2 assists for Stephen Camphor, future NHL star, along with Chris Butler. And then let's see here, Kent Bostrom, which I'm assuming he's brother of Justin Bostrom. He had 2 goals. So yeah, let's see. 826-84. Let's see if they're twins. 826-84. Well, 320-86. So there's that. Interesting. Wonder how Kent Bostrom is doing. Wonder if he's on Facebook. Let's look it up. Oh, he's got 6 mutual friends. So clearly a lot of people remember him. So that's good. I don't know why he's got an old ass name, but what do I know? Quite a lot, that's for sure. Yeah, he looks like a noob. And I mean that in the nicest possible way. Yeah, looks to be having a good life. This is so weird looking at people's Facebook pages. It's funny though, okay? It's funny. I'm sorry, but it is funny. Gosh. Well, I did predict, and in a way, my prediction is correctly. The next goal that is scored will win the game. So there you go. That's basically what we have. Is we had no overtime here. Oh, I'm nervous though. I am nervous. Like I'm shaking out of my pants right now. But I think Sioux City can pull this off, though. I mean, I really honestly, and hopefully, it won't take very long. But Of course, we implement a post-game show that runs from 45 minutes to an hour, and of course we go to overtime, so that just happens to be my luck. Boy, I am getting tired though. I am getting exhausted. So I hope this gets done sooner rather than later, to be honest. Although, yeah, we could be going long into the night tonight. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Uh-oh. Revamping rules for electric scooters after several years of safety concerns. Oh, that's nice. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we will have overtime. We're gonna keep on going until this game's over with. Whether we go to 1 overtime or 5 overtimes, we'll be here. We'll be right back. My voice might not, but I will.
This is where I pay. This is not what we pay. This is where I pay. It's not what we pay. This is where I pay. Not what we pay. This is where I pay. Not what we pay. This is where I pay. This is not what we pay. In there. Pay. Not what we pay. This is where I pay. Go up there. This is where I pay. This is where I pay. This is where I pay. Where I pay. This is where I pay. This is where I pay. No. No.
Pay through the nose. Comcast Triple Play. It's Comcast.
To watch live TV on my new Sprint phone.
Well, my Sprint phone has TV and downloads music.
I can check email.
I have that. Crime deterrent.
What?
Try and take my wallet.
Get here. Live TV, wireless music downloads, email, crime deterrent.
I'm filing an grievance, Ben.
Sprint PowerVision Network.
What's inside that counts? Hey kids, let me ask you a question.
What?
How much stuff can you stuff in a stuffy till your stuffy stuffed enough stuff?
How much stuff can I stuff in a stuffy till my stuffy stuffed enough stuff?
Yeah.
How much stuff can you stuff in a stuffy till your stuffy stuffed enough stuff?
Stuffies are cuddly creatures with secret pockets to keep kids' treasures safe.
How much stuff can you stuff in a stuffy till your stuffy stuffed enough stuff?
And this Valentine's Day, they come with a free plush heart. Plus, your child's stuffy will arrive with a free storybook and super secret surprise inside.
Whoa!
Surprise your child with a stuffy so they can discover for themselves.
How much stuff can you stuff in a stuffy till your stuffy stuffed enough stuff?
For our special holiday savings event and limited edition stuffies, you can go to stuffies.com and enter this promo code. Must be 18 years or older to order online.
So, it's what's inside that box. It's that stuff. IES.com.
Oh, chicka wow wow. Wow wow. Wow, Ow, wow, wow, chicka, wow, wow. Chicka, bow, chicka, bow, chicka, wow, wow. Chicka, wow, 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 wow.
Improved all the fragrances. New Axe now with added. It's time for Daddy to make some funny.
Yeah, we got all of this at Walmart. The decorations, the tablecloths, all of the food. And we even saved enough money for the for the clown outfit.
Unbeatable prices backed by our price match guarantee. Save money, live better. Walmart.
Welcome back, everybody. We head now to overtime. Boy, oh boy, this is gonna be some overtime. I did predict that the next score is going to win it, so
It's been pretty darn close all season long. Got to give credit, boy. Owen Nelson comes in.
so here we go. But why does it have to be against us, though? It could have been against any other team, but it just so happens to be us. Go figure. So we score, we win. If not, then we go to double.
Second overtime.
Keep playing OT until someone wins. Whether it happens in the next 5 minutes or if it happens in the next 3 hours, we'll see. Imagine we do go that long. I think this won't take very long, but we'll see here. Here we go.
Out again.
Yeah, it's getting crazy. Coming up on 11 p.m. Eastern time in 3 minutes. Face-offs won. Well, get your graphics out of the way so I could see.
Side
They
looking.
got the okay, I can't see anything. They got their graphics in there. There we go. Take it off. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Puck sent off the boards down low into the corner. Here's Lions with this one. Try out towards center. Half a minute gone here in overtime. Carr takes this one. Carr off the boards. Feeds it on Lions. Tipped off a stick and down into the corner. Roll off. Out towards center.
Side just off the stick that time of Jensen. Jensen now.
Here's Jensen. Now Schultz out towards center. There for Daniil Booten. Booten. Back behind the net. Oh, wave it off. Might as well.
Over to his left.
Officials want to get home early. Pittsburgh Pirates know about that too well. Oh, Jensen down low into the corner. That was close. Could have been something. Boy, my heart is like pounding now at this point. That's, oh my God. Kozak feeds it on across, tipped out towards center. Lays it right back in. Derek Olsen with this one. Here's Olsen. Off the boards, Dyer. Up the left side, it rolls down into the corner. Somebody doesn't have their stick for Tri-City. And it's just dragged away too, so. And we switch sides once again, so that this is like the second period. Alessandro with this one out towards center. 2-on-2. Dyer with this one. Dyer sends it down into the corner. And a scramble for Vatne with this one. Picked up there. Ernwine. Now D'Alessandro there for Stenger. Stenger. And couldn't quite get the wrap around. Stenger. Shot save by Nelson. Well, that's the first shot of this overtime. I don't know how much more I could take, but.
Tri-City wants a line change. They want fresh legs out there. Roloff will be out there with Leyland, but they're going to come back. It looks like Jen Pilgrim's line.
Thunder.
O'Leary, Botnay, and Garv are the forwards for Sioux City. D'Alessandro and
Face off will come to the left of Nelson. Face off's one. Puck will roll down into the corner. Tri-City gets a hand on it. And off the boards towards center, but it is dumped right back in. Good, 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 good. Funny hop. Well, naturally. It's the IBPI center. This should go for icing, and it does.
for 2 minutes and 34 seconds into overtime hockey.
34 and OT.
Right now, all the rest have finished. It'll be a game 3 coming up in Des Moines.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one. Let's see how Des Moines blows it tomorrow night. Although a Sioux Falls and Lincoln series would be awesome. Face off, so one puck will roll into the corner here. Gosh. Oh, I can't. This nervousness is too much. Gold sends it off the boards. It rolls back behind the net. Nelson feeds it around. Schultz comes up with it. Oh, if anybody's going to get it done, it's him.
Back forward. Smith dragging it forward. And he'll bring it back.
Oh, out towards center. Gosh. Brecken Smith with this one. Down into the corner. I'm not even sure if we have any media timeouts this. Uh-oh, pass out for Schultz. Schultz scores! Ashton Schultz wins it in overtime. 3 minutes and 19 seconds in.
The Musketeers come away with game number 1. Time of the game winning goal.
Woo!
And 15 seconds.
I told you it wouldn't take long, and I told you the next goal would win it.
In overtime. Nice way working in on the play. On the
Top shelf, where Mama hides the cookies.
Overtime.
4-3, Sioux City in OT. Woo!
Instructor scoreboard. That's game 1, game 2 tomorrow.
Ashton Schultz.
A break. We'll be back for the
Tri-City, they tried, but hell no. Boy, get it on the stick. Let's see, for Ashton Schultz, that will be his 18th goal on the year. 4 goals, 4 different goal scorers. So Tri-City, they are in trouble.
For over 35. And almost every system with turbocharger problem. These specialties are one of the largest exchange stock inventories in the country. Our experienced service team is adept in troubleshooting and diagnosing fuel systems.
So we're gonna stay on because they'll probably, I would assume, do 3 stars of the game. Like they just have to. What? I'm not gonna lie with you. Sioux City had me nervous. Now they're all pumping up the crowd. Some of them go over and, oh wait, no, that was a replay too. So we'll stay on the air here for a second. And then, well, let's see. How do we have? Actually, you know what? We might not even do a post game. We'll just kind of go off the air. Yeah. Oh, way to go, Stars. Somebody says, oh, shut the hell up. That's all I'm going to say. But boy, that was something. I'll tell you that much. That was something. Well, taking a look, the only overtime stat we have is Ashton Schultz scoring at the 3:19 mark of overtime. Let's see, shots. Well, 2-0 in favor of Sioux City. So there's that. Might as well finish that out. So final total shots, 35-32.
Scoreboard.
And apparently the food trucks are still open.
Part of overtime. Wow, what a game. Great. Tip your caps to both sides. I thought both teams.
No,
played
don't
a
tip.
really-
Don't tip your damn cap to Tri-City. Yeah, we're not gonna do a post game. I got things to do, so.
City kind of controlled player.
Oh wait, no, they wouldn't really be able to do a 3 stars because they've got the safety netting, so you can't throw T-shirts into the crowd.
Post game show brought to you by.
Well, they might still do like the 3 stars and then the interview with the number 1.
Scoring, it was the deal. Oh, we got
Oh, 3 stars. Luke Gary, number 3.
For 3-star. Had 1 goal, but he played great.
Second star, Daniil Booten.
For 2-star, got the scoring going.
And of course, number 1, Ashton Schultz. Duh.
Ashton Schultz, the number 1 star, the game winner in overtime. Boy, it was a tough game back and
Well,
forth.
nope, we're not going to do an interview. Wow. Thank you all so much for joining us here tonight. Holy. Feels so holy. Like that Justin Bieber song. Oh, God. Well, Sioux City will have a chance to win the series tomorrow night. So we'll see if that can happen, if that will happen or not. Thank you all so much for joining us here tonight. Stay tuned. Coming up next, we've got your late local news, the RVN News at Night and RVN Late Night over most of these RVN stations. Remember, we'll be back on tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow night. So join us for that. Have a great rest of your evening. We'll see you all tomorrow night for Game 2 and potentially the clincher for Sioux City.